Welcome to the Circle Jerk with Masturbator, where we have the outversal guy who was not able to join our stream on set the first
Right.
time, Fenrir the Wolf,
What's up?
and we have another guy who was in our stream from start to finish, and that is Mentalic. Mentalic,
Oh, God, some beautiful shit.
Mentalic might mess up my
How am I?
introduction again. Mentalic,
Hello? Can you hear me?
I
Yeah.
can hear you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry
All right.
for technical difficulties on my end. I don't know what's going
Well,
on. It's just
Wolf, you might have to be with us for a lot longer now. You can't dip now. But
Wait, what? You
I
kidding me? Fuck.
you have to blame Mentalic. But I was going to say
the
that
shelf with
Guy called Hood.
because what
Wait,
the
why you guys don't call Hood? Hood. Wait,
I've
wait.
called him, he's not joining us, which I was getting to. We have two more people joining, that is Hototaku, maybe. I haven't heard from him. And Lord Triton,
What the fuck
who
is
was
that
with us.
asshole? What the fuck that asshole is?
He's fine. But I'm going to say that Triton might be with us, assuming if he is coming, because he said he is coming. But he's taking some time. But I don't think he might be there from start to finish. So either way, it's me, you, and Mentalic, but I'm not going to do this shit alone. And I've already started. So you have to stick with me now.
Fuck.
But anyways, welcome to the stream. And who the Adolf Hitler? Oh my god, he's going. Yo,
Hitler.
hello?
Hitler. That Wiley.
Maybe?
That
Hello?
that sound like Wiley.
A guy who shall not be named. Can you hear us? God damn motherfucker. Okay. Mentalic, are you with us? Mentalic?
yeah.
Alright. Wait,
This probably gonna
that
be
is
this
coming.
probably gonna be a shorter stream because never
Oh,
mind, never mind. Keep going.
you ain't leaving anywhere, motherfucker. You're going to stay. But I was going to say
Oh,
to start the stream now properly.
hello.
Mandalek is just here
Okay.
to ruin my stream.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'm
So
hey, if I cut off or something, just my phone, okay?
yeah, just post it on the comment that you're cutting off or something. All right.
That's who?
No, just post it on the comment if you have issues. Oh, hello. Who is this? Identify yourself.
What's up, boys? It's your boy, Adolf, the gas man. So, how's it going?
We shall be referring to you as he who shall not be named to avoid getting cancelled. We just going to be referring to you as A. So
Alright,
basically,
so,
welcome.
I hope I blasted your ears far enough. I'm gonna fuck your mom, alright? Wolf, your mom is, gay. And then on top of that, Critical Geek is the real man here, alright? I'm gonna dip now. See ya.
Yeah, we'll be mentioning that guy. But anyways, so welcome to the stream, people. And I'm sorry we're taking 5 minutes to do the introduction, but I'll just say this. So last time I did a stream. we talked about Seth the Programmer. And if you should go back to that stream if you don't want to. Basically, the recap is this guy was like accused of asking a minor for nudes, scamming, and everything else. And he's a shitty channel. And he basically admitted to scamming, asking a minor for nudes, and what was the other thing? Also asking another minor that if he wants to see him naked or not.
Yeah.
After that, I had no plans of streaming. I had no plans of streaming. The next stream I was going to do was an AEW. So what happened is I was working on some other project which I will give an announcement after, like, when I'm ending the stream. But suddenly I find out that said the programmer made a response video.
It was shit.
Yeah, spoiler alert, it's shit. I'm sorry. We will be playing that, and we'll see how long that will go. Hopefully not for 4 hours, but we did a stream. Sorry, no. So I had no plans of streaming. First of all, I was working on something else that I will announce. Second of all, WWE Elimination Chamber was happening, and I recorded that and I was watching that. I didn't plan on streaming on WWE either, but it really cheered me up. Like, the whole show was good. So what? So why am I streaming now? And that is simply because Seth made a very bullshit response that we will be showing to all of you. Not according to, I have not watched it, but people here, Wolf and Mentalic have. I'll be watching it for the first time with all of you. So what do we do now? So we're going to be playing it. Wolf and Mentalic will be reacting with me, and hopefully it won't take too long. But from what I'm hearing, it's not too good. It's not good. And after that, I'll announce another one of my project. And if Critical Geek is watching, you should stick with me to the end because oh boy. All right, people in the chat, I'm going to be sharing a screen with you. Let me know if you can see it. All right, I'll be playing it. Just let me know in the chat if you can listen to it.
How old are you?
I'm fucking 28. How old?
Did you hear that part?
Yeah.
No, that is for us, like on people in the chat.
Yeah.
Can someone type that, please? Whoever's watching. Meanwhile, I should probably. Can anyone type it if they can hear it? I'll play it again.
How old are you?
I'm fucking 28. How old are you?
28. Wow, I'm 22.
All right. Did you hear that?
I think if I can't hear it, we hear it.
Yeah, but like, just in case they should be typing that. All right. Let me just open this tab too. The set the programmer document. If you can't, all right. Since you're not typing, then what else can we do? I've also opened the set the programmer chat. Sorry, the document about the whole predatory behavior. I'll also open the Twitter thing, which he admitted to. Just a second. Let me see. Man, this is like a. Is anyone even watching?
I don't know.
God damn, motherfucker. All right.
Well,
All right. Before I even play this, wait a minute. Ali, before I even play this, let me play the recordings of Seth admitting that he did commit those crimes. Mentalik, are you there with me? If you're not there with me, you can also type that. All right. Hello.
Make bait for him. Like I don't have.
Am I the only one talking? Wolf, can you hear me?
yeah, I hear you.
Mentalik, if you're having issues, then you can just like type it in the live, in the comment, like in the live chat.
Cat?
All right. Let's just start this. I'm going to be playing this just in case, since he admitted to the whole crime. I'll be playing it for all of you.
Make bait for him. Like I don't have these old.
You want the nudes!
No,
You
wait a
want
second.
the
Wait a second.
nudes!
Wait a second. Listen to me. Listen to me. No, because I didn't know this existed. I didn't know this. Bro, this girl just said that she didn't want to send you nudes because she didn't feel comfortable. And your response to that would be, haha, it'd be just between us.
Exactly!
How are you going to spin that, bro?
No,
Seth,
this
Fuck
screenshot-
out of here with that
there's-
bullshit,
there's
dog.
an error with
Bro,
the-
All right. This is one. This is the second that I'll play. Just to confirm. Oh my god. Okay. Just to confirm that he did admit to those crimes. Man, all right.
At some point, I started like making fun of her for being ugly. Like I used to make fun of girls so
I'll play it
girls
from the
so
start. I'll play it from the start. Again, just to confirm, he admitted to this, and he's given a complete minute to explain whatever he was saying without being interrupted.
The reason the satire girl's so angry is because at some point, I started like making fun of her for being ugly. Like I used to make fun of her for being like a fucking 5-head, having like a big ass forehead, and she would then like ran to this group of, this is where she met Abraham, a server where everyone hated me, and I just like talk to her about it like she was ugly and like nice pancake areola,
abuse
bitch or something. Like
Yeah,
I was just being
abuse.
I was being a loser.
Time out,
Yes, I was being
time out.
used as a
Seth,
loser,
Seth,
fucking degenerate.
Seth,
But
let me
there's-
respond. Seth,
Oh,
let
this
me
is
respond to that.
so me
But
being
this is what you
Keem, let
do.
him talk,
This is
Keem,
what
let
the
him talk.
abuse is.
but
No.
let me finish my point. Let me finish my
Keem,
point.
let him finish. Keem, let him finish. We'll dunk on him
Because
after.
so what I'm saying is like, yes, I treated her like shit, right? Which is why she's trying to like turn on me at the end of this. Right?
Okay. Well, let me
Okay, so
respond.
wait,
let me
before Keem,
respond.
before you talk,
That
before
you
talk, Keem, wait,
fucking
Keem,
beta
wait, Keem,
fucking
wait.
Is that a Google
losers.
Plus
You
screenshot?
beta
Like,
fucking losers.
Wait,
You always
Keem,
do
so I
this
just wanna
to
say something.
girls.
You're trying.
You always do this to girls. You
Wait,
fucking sit there and you talk shit to them to lower their self-esteem so then you can get them in a place when you can go ask them for nudes or like hit on them or something where they feel like, oh, they like me now and they want to
No,
be
Wait,
accepted.
wait, Keem, wait,
No,
hold on, Seth,
no.
before you reply, let me go. Just wait, okay? I just have a hard time understanding something. How are you trying to justify asking a 16-year-old for nudes by saying that you also verbally abused a 16-year-old?
That's not at all what I was saying at all. I wasn't just.
That's what it sounded like to me, bro.
No. The justification was
So since we got out of that way, and there's a lot more than this. There's a lot more than this. What's up? There's a lot more of this. There is a lot more of this where he was in fact admitting that he was in fact asking a minor for nudes. Thank you, Coffee Mate. You're the only one speaking here. I wish you actually. All right. So this is him admitting that he was asking for nudes to a minor, right? So what is this response? What is he going to respond to? Man, Wolf, you there? Wait a minute. All right. So since we got that out of the way, let's just watch the video that he presented right here. Man, I'm getting caught here, huh? All right. I'll be playing it. Let me know if you can hear in the chat. All right. I'll be playing it right now.
Age. How old are you?
I'm fucking 28. How old are you?
Coffee Mage, can you hear that? All right. I'll be playing it.
Age.
How old are you?
I'm fucking 28. How old are you?
28. Wow, I'm 22.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're fucking old, bitch.
I'm not old.
I was looking for like a 14-year-old. What the fuck, Granny?
Oh my god.
Not joking. You have a little sister?
Hello, everyone. It's your host, Seth the Programmer. This video's been a long time coming, and there are many reasons this video did take me a long time, which I will be getting into later in the video, and you guys will definitely understand why. I will say this just very bluntly, very short. I've made many mistakes in my life. I've hurt people in the past, including close friends, and I'm currently seeking therapy to work on myself and to be a better person, more understanding of others. And that being said, yes, I was an asshole to my friends, but the bottom line and the most important thing here is I am not a pedophile. The pedophile thing was never really Clyde's huge.
So before I get to continue this, I'll just say it right now. I don't think that is a pedophile. Pedophile is not. So the age gap between the like the age gap is between like around 4 years or 3 years. So it's not pedophilia, but it is still a sexual offense. If for him to be a pedophile, Coffee Mage, he has to he has to be dating someone who is at the age of his daughter, which is, but it still doesn't discount the fact that he's still a creep and a weirdo. Whoever made that document wasn't calling him a pedophile, and whoever brought this up to attention wasn't calling him a pedophile, but he's definitely a weirdo. And there's another word which is a bliss, like there's like an English word for it, but the age gap isn't too wide, so you can't technically call him a pedophile. You can call him, there's no issue with it, but he's not technically. Well, basically, to update you, Coffee Mage, to update you, he's accused. Yeah, it is definitely grooming. So basically, this guy said the programmer. He has like 900,000 subs. Now it's 800 because he lost it. But he's the some weird anime debater that argues about which cartoon character beats which cartoon character. And his entire thing that the reason he's having this response video is simply because someone made a video on him, and a lot of his dirty laundry came out where he scammed people, and on top of that he also asked a minor for nudes, which he admitted to. That's the whole gist. And he took like 2 weeks off to he took 2 weeks off to make this video, and now he made this video which is an hour long. It's all right, Mentalic. If you want to join, then if you want to join back, then all right. You can join in the middle of it. But if you can't join, then you can just type in the chat. Well, I'm watching it with you for the first time, so let's see. All right, I'm going to continue, and I hope Wolf is back now. Where's Triton, bro?
Concern. Clyde defended me in the past about this, and so did many other YouTubers. And Clyde himself, he became a little bit confused by it because of admissions from a different person named Catherine Kawhi, who happened to be a boy. And Clyde always just assumed, well, Seth is not gay, so therefore he would never hit on a boy. And then when he heard about my sexuality possibly not being straight, he became a little bit confused. I will just say right now that Catherine Kawhi has already came out and said, no, I was not a victim of Seth.
All right, before I read this. Can you look at the chat? Can you look at the message over here? Can you look at this over here? If not, then I can read it for you. Yeah, obviously he basically titled it to where he said it's not true. So what do you know? Okay, so you can look at the. So can you look at? Okay, so is I know it's visible, but can you read it, or do you want me to read it? I'll just play it again, just to hear
I will
what
just
he
say
has
right
to say.
now that Catherine Kawhi's already came out and said, no, I was not a victim of Seth. So with that out of the way, we're just going to get straight into satire.
It seems that from what you just told me that it was kind of like an
Okay. Wait a minute.
Out and said, no, I was not a victim of Seth.
All right, so this is what he said, and I'll read it for you. I heard you wanted to know the lore, so I'll keep it short. Catherine Kawhi 16 was an alias that I made to troll one of my down bad in real life on Discord. At the same time, I was invited into Battle Kingdom and the like, and didn't bother changing the username, so it kinda stuck for a bit. At some point, I joined Seth's server to troll and message Seth to get a reaction. And this is the one he's quoting. I'd like to assert that I'm not a victim of Seth in any shape or form. Now let's continue. It was mainly me who was instigating conversations. The screenshot used in the document were months apart, and in between we had a conversation in his server on VC. During this call, I had asked for his age. Prior, I had told him I was 16, although I was actually 15 at the time, although it doesn't matter. And he replied that he was 14. Apparently, this was a common thing which he said, but whatever. Regardless, the whole live streaming himself, sleeping, I don't remember what the particular context of the conversation was. So he doesn't even remember what he's talking about. But I believe he was saying that he wasn't sleeping, so I told him to live stream himself sleeping as a joke. Keep in mind, my whole personality back in 2018 won't be as annoying and weird as possible, which is why I suggested this. He responded with the whole naked or clothed thing, on, and to keep character, I played along and said naked. After that, we stopped talking. The reason why I gave the screenshot is less that I feel victimized, but more so I feel Seth was out of the line. But more so I feel Seth was out of line knowing that I was a minor, but still made a sexual joke that could be taken off as an advance. Once again, the conversation was about me joking that he live streamed himself sleeping because he hadn't been sleeping. So regardless that he was joking, and it's clear that he was, it still come across as predatory under law. So you see the part where so this is the part that he highlighted, this one, but he didn't highlight this last paragraph. Said you need better editors. If you're not editing this by yourself, then you need better editors. All right. So said you need better editors, because if you're trying to prove that this person did in fact not feel victimized, this wouldn't be here. He's the one putting, like, he's basically saying that you were not right regardless. So what are you showing? What are you showing, my guy? What? Your entire thing got debunked. And also, why were you even like messaging naked or clothed to a 15-year-old or a 16-year-old? Your entire point about this is moot. Well, apparently he messed it up. No. He pretended to be 16. He pretended to be older than he was, which was 15. Oh, oh my god. So, no, he didn't pretend. He pretended to be someone older, but that is still like under 18. But if you read the last paragraph, it is him still saying that yeah, it's Seth's fault, and it does come across as predatory. Oh, I don't know why Seth did that. I don't know why Seth did that. Since Wolf hasn't replied yet, we'll just continue.
So with that out of the way, we're just going to get straight into satire.
It seems that from what you just told me, that it was kind of like an unspoken thing that everyone's just kind of trolling each other and trying to make each other uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you never felt threatened by him, right?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Okay. And
yes, like at the time, I was just sort of. It was just my personality to be as weird and annoying as possible. My mentality during this whole thing was that most people in Discord have like a veil of irony. So like I just assumed that everyone was sort of trolling at the time.
what I'm coming today here is to just like quickly speak with you and just get your kind of, your context and everything like that. You posted
honestly, I feel like my situation is like hardly relevant. It is like, because once again, I don't consider myself a victim at all. I just thought that my encounters with him, with Seth, were kind of sus.
Satire situation. Satire is 3 years younger than me, and during these screens.
So before I get to the whole satire thing, because we already messed up here, because what I'm reading. So with Catherine Kawai, you cut the part where he was saying it is still messed up. But the second thing I want to say is that person was putting you down. I mean, he might not consider himself victim, but he might not consider himself as a victim, but the fact that you still asked your minors if you want to sleep naked or clothed, it's still kind of sus. So what I like, come on, bro. If you're going to be trying to clear your name, you shouldn't be using things that in fact does put you down. But anyways, let's continue. Let me just see if Wolf is here. Wolf, you there? All right.
Screenshot, she is 17 and I am 20 years old.
All right. Now let's get to this. So this is what he said. Satire is an Australian 3 years younger than me. In 2017, she was 17 and I was 20. And in 2018, she was 18 and I was 21. So you might to keep that in the back of your mind, because that will be mentioned.
3 years younger than me, and during these screenshots, she is 17 and I am 20 years old.
He used to say things like that in private calls as well, like with his like highest of like admins as well up there. They would just sit in calls and he would sit there and say things like that. You know what I mean? And I feel dumb as a 16-year-old, like not recognizing those things now. At 22, I can sit there and say, what was I thinking? But yeah.
And in future screenshots where a lot of people are like, the pepperoni nips and the saying I'm sexually harassing her, she's 18 and I am 21. A lot of people really over-exaggerate the age difference, and a lot of people, they keep doing this thing where they're like, Seth, you're 21 talking to a 16-year-old girl.
So does he show the screenshot, or do I have to show the screenshot? Mentality. Yeah. It is like, even if she was 18, if you're sexting her and asking her for nudes, it's still a crime. So I don't know what he's on about. But do I have to, will you show a screenshot, or do I have to show the screenshot? I'll play it and I'll see. Whatever.
Bro, like they'll always like age me up, but just like keep her perpetually 16, and it's a completely dishonest narrative. It's always a 3-year gap. She was born in 2000. But beyond that, a lot of these screenshots are actually doctored or fake, and you'll notice in a lot of these screenshots,
Wait a minute. 5/16/2017, and what did he say? She was 18 years old?
Just assume
she is 17 and I am 20 years old. Younger than me, and during these screenshots, she is 17 and I am 20 years old.
He used to say things like that in private calls as well, like with his like highest. He would sit there and say things like that. Using those things. Now, at 22, I can sit there and say, what was I thinking? But yeah.
Then in future screenshots where a lot of people are like, the pepperoni nips and the saying I'm sexually harassing her, she's 18 and I am 21. A lot of people really over-exaggerate the age difference, and a lot of people.
So you fuck, what is this? What? Yeah. First of all, you don't know how birthday was. Like you don't just instantly become 17 when you're like around like January 1 of 27. Like yeah, like you don't just have your birthday on January 1. It can happen a lot later. Right? So the other thing is she could be 16 and her birthday may not have come up. And even so, if let's say even if she was 17, which is not what you're trying to say, she's still under 18. She's still under 18. So what are you going on about? And learn better editing. So you kind of dooming yourself here.
They keep doing this thing where they're like, Seth, you're 21 talking to a 16
You talked about how you're being aged up, bro. You're literally aging her up.
year old girl. Like they'll always like age me up, but just like keep her perpetually 16, and it's a completely dishonest narrative. It's always a 3-year gap. She was born in 2000. But beyond that, a lot of these screenshots are actually doctored or fake. And
yeah, there you go. 5/16/2017. What are you talking about? You were messaging a minor. And just for a like, so this is what he's saying, that this is doctored because certain messages are being cut off. Bro, she literally explained that she got sexually assaulted. That's what she literally said. She got sexually assaulted. So you're being full of shit, and you're the one who's being dishonest here. That's like she cut that up just to maintain privacy. She doesn't want everyone to know about her sexually assaulted. That's why she said this. Everyone thinks I'm a slut. So what are you talking about, bro? It's literally in the like if you people read the document, you could see that as well. If you watch Keemstar stream, you could see that as well. So he's lying about something that is already proven to be wrong. But he provided he's this man, whatever. I'm continuing.
And you'll notice in a lot of these screenshots, she removes all of her replies and a lot of context. You can literally see it in the screenshots where it's like, who is Seth replying to? Is he having like a schizo attack? Who is he talking to in these screenshots? It's because she removed all the context, which originally the context was is that, at least for the original one, was that me and her would get into these private calls with like admins and stuff like that, which she admits on Clyde's stream, and we would do it to sort of poke fun at.
What is this?
Is that at least for the original.
What is this? It looks like a text. Man, more of the. Oh my god. What is this? Said you need editor. You have an editor that's messing you up. That is completely going against whatever narrative you're spreading. He didn't even cut the part where Catherine Kawai said it. It's still sus. Then there's the fact this. What is this? What are you saying? What is he trying to do? What? Welcome back, Paul.
What?
Well, his mic is messing up. Mentalic, if you can join, you can join. But like, if his mic is messing up, then he can just type it in the chat. Mentalic, you there?
Yeah. Let me. Yeah. I got him to say on this shit.
I heard you.
You might not have it all.
I gotta say my shit. Self just cut that shit. Self just cut that chat. Like he cut the top part of that chat.
No, true. Like, well, yeah, true. But what I was saying is, he like whatever he's trying to cut completely failed, because with the Catherine Kawai thing, he said, well, she said like she. He said that he's not a victim, but then after that he said, well, Seth is still considered sus, and it is predatory by law. Then he said like the Catherine Kawai thing is doctored because certain messages are missing to catch up with Wolf, and whatever it is here that you're seeing is like is the thing that like what do you call it, satire already explained.
Yeah.
And if you look at the document, he even said something even more sense than that. So how is it doctored?
And you made one part. He said, and he said that he claimed Russian all her straight shot is random, but you look at a date, her three shot is 2017. He contradicted himself.
That's what I was bringing up. Notice how he kept. Also, I brought this up in the chat, but notice how he kept saying 3 years apart. He kept bringing up 3 years apart and going and basing his data off 3 years, saying that he was 20 that day, but that means she must have been 7, and claiming that she must have been 17, even though she stated herself that she was 16.
She might still be 16. Like her birthday may not have come up yet, and even so, let's say if she was 17.
You look straight shot. Straight shot said 17. It's that video. Seth did see it. He said
Just like keep
his straight shot
fake,
fucked it
and you'll-
over.
There you go. This
See?
is the one you're referring to.
Yep.
So that is what I'm saying. Like, what are you talking about? And like, even if she was 17, even though she could be 16, her birthday may not have come up yet, she was still under 18. And even if she was 18, you were asking a minor for nudes.
Yeah.
Your narrative fell apart on 3 different ways.
Yeah,
First,
exactly.
you said it was in 2018 when she was 18. Second of all, you asked a person for nudes, which is illegal. And thirdly, you don't know how birthdays work. So congratulations.
I'm gonna say it right here. I'm gonna say it right here because we said in the previous stream.
Mm-hmm.
We don't think Seth is a pedo.
No,
But
wait up! I did him pedophile. I did him pedophile. I just said pedophile.
I mean, it's a 4-year difference. It's a 4-year difference, Wolf.
I did hear pedophile. Most of the time he'd be creepy.
I mean, he's a fucking. I mean, I think he's a creep.
Well,
I think he's a sexual harasser.
If you
But that's
call
about
him,
it.
if he's asking a minor for nudes, I don't think it's too far off to call him a pedophile, but he's not technically a pedophile. Because if you're going by technicality, then that girl that he was asking for nudes for has to be the age of his daughter. And this girl looks like the age of his sister. But it is still wrong regardless, and it is still sexual offense.
Yeah, he set a raptor like a fucking asshole, and still show no more like an
Yeah, that's what I
asshole.
was getting at. He's a fucking creep.
The context is that, at least for the original one, was that
Okay, so whatever it is that he's saying here, nobody can understand. Who's the genius? Did he edit it by himself or did he get someone else?
He got someone else. He got someone else.
No, he said someone else, but I think he did that shit himself.
No, well, he edited it for himself. What he got someone. Well, he did edit the video. It was shit.
Okay, because this just looks embarrassing. How do you put white font? Why did you put white text in a white background?
You wonder why he don't edit the video. That's why he
needs
sucks.
Clyde.
He
He needs
sucks.
Clyde back. He needs. All right, I can't make this up.
And he did do his own research. He did do his own research on the video.
Well, obviously, he's repeating the same thing that already got addressed beforehand. So whatever.
that me and her would get into these private calls with like admins and stuff like that, which she admits on Clyde's stream, and we'd do it to sort of poke fun at
Seth betrayed me and stole my thought. Now I must take the warrior's revenge and prove I'm the alpha male. I got sick of satire though.
Oh yeah, before you continue on that, I gotta if Seth is watching this, I gotta ask him this: why you have a creep in the server?
Which one?
Well,
which one?
Go ahead.
Why you have a creep in the server? Like, if this is the guy that also harassed Seth out, why you have a creep in the server?
Because he did wire a set. That why.
It feels the need to fuck with the creep.
See, another thing. Why, like, besides the fact, why would you people? whatever. I'm not going too much on that, but what like what you the fact that you kept this girl, like, are you telling me Satire never told you that this specific guy is taking this outside on the internet, and you're like, hey, that's not cool? Like, if you're trying to be innocent in this, then you're not innocent in this. So I don't know what it is you're on about. Funny enough, the dog actually provides evidence of this. He would make very unwelcome advances. She and I would make fun of him. If he's making unwelcome advances, you should get the guy out of here. If that is, of course, if you're pro against sexual harassment. But I don't know. That's what I would do.
He daughter. He daughter.
Yeah, you endorsed it. So
I mean, the reason for the joke makes no sense when you look at it.
I'm just going to say, I don't think, like, if you want to feign irresponsibility, then yeah, you're irresponsible. If you're saying you completely disavow this person, then I believe you. But you kind of endorsed it when you could have cut that person out of here. Like, if this guy is allowed to be here, even if he's getting lampooned on, you're basically saying anyone who makes sexual harassment towards anyone or unwelcome advances towards anyone, which is what you said, should, like, anyone can do it to anyone. You should be disavowing that. I'll mention Pod server for a second, but the Wacky server had what we call it. The Wacky server's first rule, or I think the second or third rule, or one of the main rules, is you shouldn't be a creeper. And if someone's being a creeper, we basically punish that person.
We ban them.
We either ban them or we put them in a jail where they can't interact with someone, and everyone else can dunk on him. But we don't let that person interact with the person he's been creeping on. And if he does it more and more, we just ban the guy. So this thing just fell. That's what he is irresponsible, is what I'm trying to say.
Another member in our server who actually had a crush on her, so me and her would make screenshot bait and then send it to him. So there was no actual intent of soliciting anything. There's not like, oh, I was just joking, bro. It's not even that. There's not even an attempt to solicit anything from anyone, on top of her already doctoring and lying about a lot of screenshots. And to further go into this, there was a guy who actually completely despised me. He thought I was absolutely a pedophile. He hated that, and no one was talking about it. So he actually helped inspire to make this document on me to begin with, and he was the original person behind it and kind of getting into it and arguing and creating the arguments for it. And then he just straight up realized these people keep telling me different lies and different things, and suddenly they're making new stories all the time that don't make any sense and clearly never happened. Okay, so
before I get to this guy, so so, like, does this prove whatever Clyde said about him, that he's very paranoid? He can't help himself.
Set paranoid? Set
Yeah.
paranoid?
Yeah.
Set paranoid? Yeah, set paranoid.
And he kind of proved it here. But anyways, let's read this and then we'll continue. Interview with Trini. 2021. Pioneer of this entire hunt for me, explaining his honest opinion on satire, Abraham, and his final thoughts on them. So, who's this guy? Is he against Seth too? He's the one who started this hunt for him? Mentale? 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 Mentale, can you hear me?
Yeah. Wow. A guy talking? Talking?
Yeah.
A guy talking.
I'm comment like that screenshot for 1 second.
Wait, what? Mentale, what did you say? Wolf, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
No, phone, don't do this to me.
Okay, so I'll ask Wolf while Mentalic is taking the time. Okay, so Wolf, I will ask you this. Is Trini going after what do you call it?
He's
Seth
basically
now.
saying that Trey.
Wolf,
Yeah.
is Trini going after Seth now, or he just stopped after 2021?
No. Trini's this stuff.
He's basically saying that Trini, the person that was pioneering the entire. Oh, sorry.
Probably the whole
He's
thing
basically
because
saying that
they Seth.
Trini is like Trini who's system now.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Mentalic?
No.
Oh.
You hear me?
I can hear you, Wolf. I can hear you. I'll ask this to you. Mentalic, you can type it in the chat if you can't hear us.
Richie,
But what I was...
I say. Seth, Richie's, he's lead Shuri, Jet, do that he hates Seth.
Okay, so he still hates Seth and he's the one doing this manhunt now. That was beforehand.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mentalic here said that Trini was on Seth's side in 2021. Now he isn't. So that means he's doing this manhunt right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if Seth, which I think is what Seth is trying to say, if Trini doesn't believe it with 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
If he thinks all of
That
this
he
is
lost it.
in 2021 and he's still and if he's the one doing this entire manhunt on it, that would obviously mean that he probably believed that a lot of this is not bullshit. Or Seth, like he would not be with Seth on this on 2021 and be like, yeah, this is wrong right now. Unless that means he probably got some proof that he can't deny anymore.
People.
Am I making sense here? Or
yeah, you make sense. Yeah. Seth don't fucking get people's shame.
welcome, Triton. Welcome to the stream, Triton. Oh, he left.
I think he might mess it up.
Nah, but I was going to say, so if this guy is against him in 2021, he wouldn't be using that and going on a hunt on him right now. So which means he probably had a change in mind or got some undeniable proof. That is also possible.
Yes.
Yo, what did I miss? I'm only got 15 minutes, but I'll be here for like 15 minutes till 5, and 5 I have to go to work. But what did I miss?
Okay, so Triton did a response video on the whole allegation.
Yeah, I saw the some of the response video.
Yeah.
So did he disprove that one screenshot of him asking a girl for nudes, or did we not get there yet?
No, he did disprove notification. He got tough shit, people.
Well,
I don't
what
think
did he
he's.
Go
I don't think he could disprove anything though. Like, what has he really disproved anything?
Okay.
Or did he just double down?
Apparently he doubled down because he's using the same excuse as last time, which was when like there was like, remember when we like he showed a screenshot and there's like deleted messages and said this is doctored because certain messages are not being shown. And remember how Satire said that she was sexually assaulted, so she deleted it because of that.
Also, Seth's basically using the same defenses he used on the Keemstar show.
Yeah. Use the same defense that it's doctored and use the same exact reason that got already addressed. And but he's saying, but this is, you have to hear this, Ratin. So he said this all took place in 2018 when she was 18 and he was 21. But then he showed a screenshot which was from 2017, where the age range is either 17 to 16, and Seth being 20 to 19.
Oh, that's not good at all. Ugh. That's not. So basically, he's just double downing, and just basically just trying to use the same excuses. Even though he admitted to a lot of the shit he's saying is not true. Did he ever address the scamming thing?
Well, I don't know. I don't think I haven't gotten to that part. We
Well, we can continue. We can continue since I've pretty much caught up.
Okay. The other person that he said is that Catherine Kawai person who said he's not a victim of Seth. But that's what Seth highlighted, but what Seth didn't highlight is Catherine Kawai saying, hey, what he did is still wrong, it is still sus and predatory by law. So
well, that's the thing too, which I want to say this. Victims sometimes will say they're not victims, but like that's what sometimes victims are like don't say, hey, I'm a victim. Sometimes they think it's okay because they're usually like minors that don't know any better, or young people that don't know any better. That's why grooming is a thing, because you're grooming someone without the knowledge because they don't know that it's wrong, you know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So Seth can't use the word of like the victim, especially if they're like young, under 18. You can't really use their words if they say, hey, you're not a victim, because they don't know better. That's the point. That's why creeps prey on them, because they know they won't say nothing. They know they can manipulate them. So that's why people like Seth creep on minors.
Then not on time he did. He did that shut. He got shut and fed him. Shut brainwashed.
So I'll play the video. And Triton, before you leave, just say your final piece on whatever it is you're hearing. All right, I'll play it.
I have 10 minutes, so you can play the video while I'm here. I got 10 minutes before I go.
Okay.
With the whole, like, 50 messages I woke up to, Satire and Abraham are trying the whole, he's trying to fly out and fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like...
Why is Trini even relevant? Did Trini show up at any point?
No.
Okay, so why is he bringing it up?
I really don't know.
Mentally, you can
people
also...
like Seth. People like
Go ahead.
Seth bring up situations that don't matter and relate to situations that do matter, so he can make himself look good somehow.
Okay.
He's trying to use that situation of Trinity saying he's not a victim of Seth to deflect on the other hundreds of other situations.
I think Trinity helped create a dot. No, wait, no. I think Trinity there. No, he didn't help Doc.
Okay, so I'll continue this. So he's basically relevant. Should I skip this part, or do you want me to listen to this?
Wait. I think you should.
Is it important? This one.
Wait, let me see a time. I think that Jeff touched shit. I think you touched. Yes, Jeff, he got touched shit. He got touched shit.
Yeah, I'm skipping this.
Yes, Tropin skipped it. He got touched shit.
Okay, so and he did like a 4-hour reaction. So if he's skipping this, then I have no reason to look at this either.
Yes, this guy make you laugh. This guy make you laugh.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Where did it start from? 5? Sorry, no. 4:39 to...
Yes. Hat a video.
What the... So all he's doing is talking shit. Let's make this clear. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just watching like this much of the video, like so I've watched
No,
probably
no.
like 3-4 minutes.
No,
It's already making me feel like that this whole video is just dog shit. But I'm going to, when I get off
No.
work, like watch the whole video.
No, this part,
But
this part it uses. This part uses
So,
shit.
Triton, if you're going to watch the video, and you can comment on the stream and tell me where I was wrong, so that way I can be like, yeah, I'll take my L. But
I don't think
if
I don't think you're wrong though. Like I feel like this dude's doubling down.
That have I said. That have I said.
But
Yeah, no, like if I think you're wrong at any point, like I'll watch the full stream and then I'll watch the video. And if I think you're wrong on any point, I'll comment or DM you or ping you myself and tell you, hey, you're wrong on this. But so far, like just watching the stream and then coming on, like listening to the video, I feel like Seth is definitely lying. Because he did, that's the thing. What's the point of making a response video saying you're not guilty when you went on the Keemstar show in front of hundreds of thousands of people and said, hey, I did everything. What y'all going to do about it, basically?
I saw the pin comment and I'll get to it, and some of his dumbass fans are also saying the same thing.
Oh,
But
like I literally tweeted saying, oh, Seth be like, oh, I'm guilty. Then 2 weeks later he says he's not guilty, and this is Seth's Stan account, which I'll leak the stream because he thinks I didn't watch none of the video. But this is the Seth Stan account going to my replies, going off, bugging off, being like, you're not watching the video, you're misrepresenting Seth, how dare you? And I'm like, first of all, why are you coming to my tweet replies when I'm not even like a big, huge YouTuber like that, for one? And for two, why do you have a Stan account called Team Seth? Like, that's just retarded and gay. Like, why?
he has a lot of those people. I'm also getting some weird comments too. But what I was going to say is, if I'm not missing anything of value with this interview with Trini, then let me know in the chat if I'm missing anything of value. But I'm just skipping this because this is just the video.
Yeah, and I'll let you know like if you're missing anything else once I watch the whole video tonight when I get off work. But I don't think I'm missing anything right now because I'm looking like I'm trying to be unbiased as possible. Like in this situation, and that's the thing. Like every situation I look into, I don't have a bias, even if it's someone I don't like. I look in the situation, I give my honest opinion, and that's why my opinion doesn't really reflect with a lot of other people's opinions because I go in, with my mind, not with the mind of someone else or a mind of a stan. I do it with my own mind and what I see. And what I see is Seth's not really providing any evidence, and he already said a lot of the stuff is true.
Right.
I just want to see how he addressed the scamming part, like how he handled that, and if he's gonna refund the money or not. That's what I really want to know too. Is he gonna refund the money?
No.
But this video is hour long and my stream is already long enough. I'll skip that. If I'm missing anything of value, just let me know in the chat.
You
What
make
did I
nothing.
miss? Okay. So I'll play this.
I didn't have the account.
Yeah, it sounds like you can really do shit.
So you heard it yourself. She is very dishonest.
So are you, dumbass. So are you, Seth. You are dishonest as fuck. So I don't believe you what you say.
He talked about a victim. He talked about cancellation.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's literally victim blaming, trying to say, oh, the victim's dishonest in the past, so she's dishonest now. Bro, you're dishonest too, so maybe we shouldn't take your word, It's just, that's a dumb argument. Trying to say, oh, someone said they're dishonest, that means they're lying about me. No, you've been dishonest too, a lot of times. You're dishonest on all your videos.
So just a question for whoever watched that. Did Trini pull this guy? Well, if he was silent then, why is he silent? Why were they coming out now? Why couldn't they bring out before? And did he say anything like that?
He touched shit, called her a liar.
But on what basis? Because she didn't come out before or something else?
But you say she hang out with doctor. that he lost it.
The doctored pictures that were explained were not doctored, but are too private. Okay, so that's why she's dishonored because of that.
She hang out a doctor. No, he hang out hang out with people, bad people that way.
Ah, so she hang okay.
Yet he showed them proof.
But so he's saying that just because she hangs out with doxers, that means she's dishonest. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah,
but wait, hold on. I have a counter to that. Geekdom and Opie, which I don't have a problem with Opie, but I have a problem with Geekdom, have doxed perfection in the past and used NBA to dox perfection. So as Seth hangs out with Geekdom, so Seth, isn't that really hypocritical, my dude?
But no, Seth did dox people. Seth did dox. He doxed Dude's mom.
Oh, so Seth did dox people. So you're saying, oh, this victim hangs out with doxers, so she's dishonest. You're a doxer yourself, so that means you're definitely dishonest. Imagine
So
Seth tries to dox all of us on the stream. That would be so funny.
So it's a pot calling the kettle black. I got you. Anyways, I'll continue.
Yeah,
it's a lot of lies and weird stories. This is also true with the whole three-way situation where she was saying me and whoever else were going to have a three-way with minors. This is just completely not true. I'm going to have someone else vouch for me right now. They're actually older than me. And she completely just pulled that story out of her ass to make me look worse than I am.
If this is completely an asshole, then why did you admit to everything that she said was true?
Oh, he found.
I hate when people do that. Like, you literally admitted it was true, Seth. Now you want to come on this video and say it's not? That's
Because,
just, well.
Oh, he already did say, I will not take this serious.
Again, if I missed anything of value, which you should let me know, and I'll look at that part again.
Yeah, if I miss anything of value, you let me know too. Anyways, I gotta I hate to cut y'all off, but I have to go to work, so I'll see y'all later. Anyone that's watching, you better hit the like button right now. Hit the like button. And if anyone from my community is still here, y'all better stay or else. Anyways, it's me, boy Triton. I hope your stream goes well. I'll still be watching while I'm working, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Yeah. Thanks, Triton, for everything. Also, don't be upset. Like, I don't have an issue with you cutting me off because you were going to go anyway. You are not going to stay for too long, so it's all right. So I'll ask you, Wolf, and Mentalic, if whatever Trini said is just, oh, she hangs out with doxers, she's a piece of shit. Seth's entire argument, this is like, how is she being disingenuous? And what else did he say? I completely forgot.
Older than me, and she completely just pulled that story out of.
Yeah, and if it is completely assful, then why are you admitting that you did in fact ask for nudes? So, like, it's not completely an assful, if you ask me.
Ever asked to make me look worse than I am.
Alrighty, so regarding the whole threesome thing, that didn't have to do anything with satire at all. That was a different person. It was like this moderator, basically. It was like on Kick. It was like 2017, 2018, I think. And basically this dude offered to have us fuck his girlfriend, right? And this, they were older than us at the time, so yeah, nothing came out of that, but I just wanted to bring context to that because none of that thing ever happened with satire, so yeah.
Okay, so whatever three-way... Okay, so the three-way thing is false, according to Chuck. But he still asked the 16-year-old for nudes, so I don't know what... Okay, I guess he can have that.
But on top of this, Abraham, hang out with a person named Tryharder, and Tryharder is a known swatter. He actually gets paid to put swats on people, will link to their PayPals, rob them. He's a crypto thief, and he does all this, and we have it all on recording. I can play it here.
Is Tryharder relevant? I thought you were addressing the allegations. Why are you bringing this guy up? What did he do? Can anyone in the chat tell me what is was he even in the stream with Keemstar? And Seth? I don't think he was in the stream. I think he was out for. I think he got kicked out for. He didn't stay for too long. So why is Tryharder being mentioned? Is Tryharder even relevant?
No. He did bring him up.
And
He
for the
but
go ahead.
he did bring him up.
But he didn't stay for too long.
Yeah. But
he came. Go ahead.
But he had nothing to do with that video.
All right.
I don't know why Seth keep bringing him up.
So they hang out with the swatter and the doxer and whatever. Yeah, like again, this is not cool. If he's a piece of shit. Like Tryharder is a piece of shit. But at the same time, go ahead.
Yeah, but they don't hang out now no more.
No, like my other point is, if he's a piece of if he's trying to say he's a piece of shit and they be pieces of shit because hanging out with him, that's all good and everything. But my entire point is like if he's not relevant, then why are you bringing him up? This is the title. The allegations are not true. The entire thumbnail is can set beat all the allegations. So why? So how is he beating the allegation by saying, "Oh, they hang out with a piece of shit too"?
Yeah, he just flirting. He just flirting. He said he's saying, "Look at them people."
All right, I'll ask Mentalik. Mentalik, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
And no, this ain't relevant.
Huh?
Why you keep bringing that? Yeah, why? That irked me. I first heard that. Why you keep bringing that up? Keep bringing the person up.
They work with them on the dog and still do their 100%.
Funny thing, this is a weird thing though, and this is why even when Seth talking about this, and yes, this person is bad. This person's bad. Yeah, he's a swatter. Seth is no different.
Yeah, he does to my mother. He does. The guy mother.
His internet turned off.
Yeah.
So this is exactly my point. Is that so? His entire argument is, and this is again there is a video of him trying to address the allegations. He's saying, "Well, don't look at me. Look at this another piece of shit."
But the problem is, it doesn't work because he does the same shit too.
Yeah, that hit the credit.
Well, that aside, they're both in the wrong and they're both hypocritical. That aside.
Yeah, he not just an allegation. He flushed it. He flushed it.
He's just distracting and like. So did he work on the dog? And
No.
Are the people in the dog aware that he did this?
No, he shoot not work a dog. He didn't touch it.
Okay. All right. So let's continue. I'm going to skip this then too, if it's not relevant.
Oh, he does mention something. He mentions how the swatter tried to take money from him. I tried how to try to take money from him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
That was one thing he mentioned.
That's still not relevant.
I just want to say this first of all. Actually, I want to say two things now. First of all, if you're going to have a background, then you should have used a background beforehand. And that way, I can see whatever it is you were trying to show that I can't see because of the fucking white background. Second of all, if you're here to address the allegations, why are you bringing this guy? Yeah, we get it. He's a piece of shit. Shame on him, but shame on you too. What are you on about? All right. Yeah, Mentale.
Oh yeah. Apparently, from someone that actually knows Abraham, it's not that they hang. It's not that they hang out. It's basically like they both have a hatred of self. That was why they were That was why they were. It was like the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing. It's not that they were actually hanging out.
So he's
or
just
that Abraham or that Abraham and Satire agree with him. It's more like they both hate Seth.
he had some information and they used it. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
They're not like the friend with him.
Okay then. I'll continue. And I've skipped this. If the entire point is he's a piece of shit, then yeah, like he's a fuck Try Harder and fuck Seth the Programmer.
No, he a piece of shit. That's why.
They both
He a piece of shit.
But if this is a video of you addressing the allegation, then you shouldn't be pointing out that hey, he's a piece of shit as well. Okay, now let's continue.
They all use this to try to threaten me and to get into my details and to stop me from replying. And it's one of the reasons I was actually very scared to reply in this situation.
Okay, oh my god, I feel like this is going to take a lot longer. So, if you're so scared of a reply, why are you replying right now? Like, if you go, this is the argument, right? This guy said, and
no, he's talking about Keemstar.
I know, but let's use that logic for him too. So, who's that guy?
Kaka.
No. Some pack god guy who said, well, why were they silent about this? I mean, bro, if you're so afraid of this guy that you were not going to say anything or else your entire life gets worked, then why the fuck why are you complaining about it now? Like, same logic can be applied to him. Unless I'm not making sense.
Try and do Noodle.
Okay. Anyway, he's afraid of the guy. Okay, let's continue.
Situation.
Okay, Pack God, I sent you a Twitter DM. Please add Try Harder. Try Harder says he knows the truth and he really needs on. You guys know Try Harder?
Yeah, Try Harder is a dox. Only is that kid not. That's just a kid too, anyway, right? And he was crying in court. So the way to approach this situation is not like what the fuck.
Yeah, kick them out. Kick them out.
Whether this is Clyde.
So, who did Keemstar ask to kick out? Try Harder?
Yeah.
So what is he's going on about? All right, okay. He's afraid of him. All right.
Clyde's fault or not, Try Harder was on his stream talking about me, and he was also on Keemstar's stream. And then Abraham and them are trying to bring.
He was on Keemstar's stream for not too long, and he got kicked anyway.
Yeah,
because he didn't stay for too long.
Because King not allow a doctor to be on stream because he, for you said he was a doctor. King said okay.
I think he even showed the clip of Keemstar kicking him out, or even if he didn't, I'm 100% sure Try Harder didn't stay for too long. So
yeah,
Seth completely lied here. He didn't stay. And
because,
this is 20. Go ahead.
Because Seth because King tried to make Seth happy.
I'm already halfway into this video. And he presented nothing. And this is a video. The allegations are not true. Already halfway into the video.
More people, more swatters, more people trying to commit identity fraud with my things. And it's like, okay, if I reply, am I in danger? And that's a huge reason that I was very intimidated to reply in this situation. And I would really like you guys' support here. And I'm going to show all of the proof. All of this is just completely objective information. It's not even like an interpretation. I will show all of it. Them trying to get my social security number, them trying to get yearbooks, them trying to get a swatter on someone else and, doing like fake.
If they're doing this to Seth right now, then shouldn't do this. Like, if he's a piece of shit, he's a piece of shit, but don't try to fuck with him. Fuck with him in the way that they, like, if you're actually swatting him or getting his number or something, that's not right. However, Seth, address your allegations instead of pointing us to Try Harder direction.
Years to get the police on them, trying to get people killed. These people are not good news, and they are not the arbiters of truth. And so,
what?
He's saying the people going against him are pretty shit try to kill him. Like Clyde, Duo, Retardation. That he's saying.
Retardation?
That he's saying.
I didn't know she was involved. But anyways.
No, I mean the guard, Victor.
Catherine Joy.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. Yeah, I'm gonna be like this. You said they aren't the arbiter of the truth, but Seth, if we're gonna go by your logic, neither are you.
Hey guys, I murdered someone, but look at this guy. Look at this guy. He committed Holocaust. Like
Yeah.
what?
Do it to me. Do it to me.
Yeah.
So when people start believing them, and especially over
but
what the
here's what I was
actual
saying.
truth of the matter,
If we go by logic,
Natalia, I'm listening.
and he said that they are not the arbiter of the truth. What makes him the arbiter of truth?
Exactly.
Because there are other pieces of shit, so that's what makes him by proxy.
Because he wore it true. Nobody else. It's true.
I'm innocent because there are other pieces of shit.
Because I'm innocent. I'm a victim.
All right.
What kind of logic?
I will show all of it.
Seth, you are describing yourself.
Security number. Them trying to.
You're saying these people are evil, psychopathic people?
That are you. That are you, Seth. You sound like a fucking psychopath right now.
Let's listen.
Let's listen. Yearbooks. Them trying to get a swap.
Mentalic, let's listen.
On someone else and doing like fake tears to get the police on them, trying to get people killed. These people are not good news, and they are not the arbiters of truth. And so when people start believing them, and especially over what the actual truth of the matter is, it's very disingenuous.
Mentalic, what are you saying?
But Seth is not helping this case. When he's out, people do that, and he do.
This is a video of him addressing allegations. Why is he bringing up
They're
trial?
doing
But
this.
anyway,
They're doing this as I speak.
Okay, let's watch the video first. We're already halfway into this video and he didn't explain shit.
Especially over what the actual truth of the matter
he get
is.
my water.
It's very.
What?
Oh, I get my water.
Okay.
Very disingenuous, and it comes off as kind of borderline evil. Lastly, people are saying I was sexually harassing a minor because back in the day.
Okay, we finally get into this. All right.
Wait. Let's see. He said. Look, he said.
Neither are you.
Look, he said how I cleared what sat ratchet. His pendant.
That logic applies to you too.
His pendant is set harassment.
Okay, let's listen to this. Let's listen to this properly.
The matter is, it's very.
Wait, tell.
This part hurts him.
More
than it hurts everyone else. Like anyone else involved.
Mentale, can you hear us? Mentale, I can't hear you.
I hear her.
No, I can hear him, but I don't think he hears us. Let me just message Mentale. All right, let's just continue. I think we're spending too much on this one thing. Let's continue. And let's listen to this whole part.
Very disingenuous, and it comes off as kind of borderline evil. Lastly, people are saying I was sexually harassing a minor because back in the day, there used to be a big Discord group called Emperor's Palace where Satire went to after.
Notice they're all fighting, but they probably pity you, fucking sixth grader, lol, and MMO. They're beefing. I don't give a fuck who doesn't like me. Get in here and try to buck that shit up, guy. Seth, please, LMAO. You sad, Sally. I love how quick you were to try and roast me over some shit. Over some shit. Over some shit that happened yesterday. So he's basically saying he has like a Discord, like everyone fighting. So what is? Oh, never mind. I'm just over here peeping satires, pancake, aerials, and you all are fighting. Okay, well that's what was shown. You didn't bring anything new to the table here.
My server is over, and this server is just full of people that hate me and hate each other, and they just hate life in general. And everyone in there talks like they're in a Call of Duty.
What?
Hate me and hate each other, and they just hate too. After my server is over.
Wait, what?
I was sexually harassing a minor because back in the day there used to be a big Discord group called Emperor's Palace where Satire went to after my server was over. And this server is just full of people that hate me and hate each other, and they just hate life in general.
They hate me, they hate each other, they hate. Okay, so Seth, what are you trying to prove here? I mean, there's literally a screenshot of you talking about her pancake, aerials or whatever. I mean, congratulations, you're not the most lovable guy out here, but still, that what are you trying to say here? Let's listen. Maybe I'm judging him.
And everyone in there talks like they're in a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 lobby, and everyone has like an anime profile picture, and they're just saying empty insults at each other. So yes, I said you have pepperoni nips or whatever. Even then, it's like I don't think I'm sexually harassing her.
Wait, what the fuck?
You have pepperoni nips or whatever.
Even back then, I didn't agree with them actually wanting a nudes. So, but you literally asked this girl for nudes, and you lied about having her nudes, and here you said it's illegal. So what are you on about? You're a sexual offender. What are you saying here? Wolf, you there? Can you help me? Wolf? Mentale? People in the chat, can you hear me? Hello? Mentale, you there? Mentale? Oh my god. People in the chat, can you hear me? Do I have to look? Oh my god, hold up. I can hear myself. All right. Oh man, we're also leaving. What am I going to do? I think Seth is personally fucking with my stream now. Damn you, Seth. Okay. Mentale, you there? Mentale?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, I was going to ask you
I'm
this.
here.
Okay. So run this with me.
So basically what Seth is trying to say here is that it's basically like, well, in his words, it's basically like COD. It's basically like COD, Call of Duty, Xbox player talk. It's basically like toxic gamer talk. Here's the thing. Here's my issue with that.
Okay,
you know how toxic gamers can get. Here's my issue with that. He is aware that there are creeps hiding out in those communities, right? And they use that exact excuse as he just did used. Is he sure that's a hill he want to die on?
Well, my
That's
point of
all, man.
contention is my point of
I don't think
contention
that's
is
a
that
hill he wants to die on.
my point of
Huh?
contention is that my point of contention is that he's
What?
distracting. He's distracting the fact that, like, he's saying, well, these people talk shit about me, but there's still a screenshot of you saying about her pancake aerials, and you know that this kid's a, what do you call it? When was this? This person was a minor. Oh, there's not even a date. Oh, just wonderful. But like, you basically lied about this girl sending you your nudes, and you said it's illegal. So what is it that you're trying to say here? Like, you literally, he's even admitting it here that he just lied about this girl sending you nudes and her pancake nipples or whatnot. So it's just stupid that, oh, never mind. I'll continue. I'll listen to his whole thing before I continue.
lobby, and everyone has like an anime
Also,
profile
I'm
picture,
gonna
and they're
say.
just saying empty.
Also, I'm gonna say this.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
Argument like you do not want to die on that hill. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, see right there, he was making that argument. I'm like, he does not want to die on that hill because
you can't arrest me. Everyone's an asshole. Okay, never mind. Let's continue.
it doesn't make him look innocent.
Insults at each other. So yes, I said you have pepperoni nips or whatever. You know, even then, it's like I don't think I'm sexually harassing her, right?
Why do you? Oh my god! Why do you think you're not sexually harassing her? Let's listen to you.
It's like, think about it this way: if you're talking to some dude or some like high schooler in like a Call of Duty lobby, and you're like, "You have a micro cock, you dork," are you gonna say I was sexually harassing him? It just seems.
What the? Oh my god! Let me just catch my breath for a second. Is this is the most ridiculous
And that's
comparison
what-
I've ever heard.
Imagine this was the first video. Imagine.
This
I
is
was
the
gonna
most
say, imagine
ridiculous.
this was the first self video we did.
I would have killed myself right now, but let me just say this. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. So you're telling me that a person in a Call of Duty game online where you don't know 9 times out of 10 don't know the person's age say this, oh, he has a micro dick, when they to asking someone for nudes and having saying that she has pancake nipples or whatever when you already know her age. How is this same? Like, help me out here. So how is this similar? This is
Awesome.
not at all similar. You knew her age that and you said all of this shit. Mentally, yeah, continue. Help me out here, bro.
Also,
Bye.
most of the time, when a guy talks about a girl, right?
Uh-huh.
It's usually A, is a girl that they fucked. Or B, is a girl they like. Or C, is a girl that they fucked and broke up with. That's usually the 3 times when a guy will talk about a girl in a game chat.
But my general point is he's comparing a Call of Duty call where you're telling some kid he has a micro dick to him saying that she has pancake nipples knowingly after knowing her age. Those two are not the same thing. When you're in a Call of Duty call, you don't know the age of whoever you shit talking. But if you're in here after knowing her age and saying that she has pancake nipples and she sent you your nudes, it is completely creepy. Those two are not the same thing.
No, I was saying what he was saying was there was an equivalent to it.
And this completely negates the fact that you lied about her sending you nudes. So what is it that you're saying? This is the most stupidest thing I've heard him say right now. Let's continue.
It's really disingenuous and kind of.
Also, he only has like what 20 minutes, not 20 but 30 minutes. He has said nothing of value.
evil.
And there's the and then there's the Vince.
We're nearly 30 minutes in, and he has said nothing. He's saying, "Oh my god, he's done."
Because people actually do experience like serious sexual harassment, or they actually get sexually assaulted by parents or bullies or whoever. And then so just saying like these like empty insults are sexual harassment is extremely loaded and disingenuous. So because I actually don't agree at all with people saying that this is sexual harassment just to like blatantly just like randomly talk shit with no real meaning or context.
Nick, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, well, there's another person who actually got raped. So
I want to know.
Don't look at me, look at a rapist. Because that person actually touched the girl. This is the argument that he's pulling out. Yeah, like hold up, there's a policy that I won't mention, but his entire thing is
No.
you can't. His argument is you can't call me a sex offender because there are actual people who actually suffer a worse fate than. Oh my god, I'm done. So,
No.
what is it?
This,
Go ahead.
Masturbator.
Uh-huh.
This is a gaslighting trick.
What?
It's a gaslighting trick.
Is he trying to like? I'm really
I said it's
convinced.
a gaslighting trick. Like he's trying to gaslight you. Like trying to gaslight you.
Yeah, like don't look at me. Look at other people.
Like trying
who are
to
way worse than you at it.
make you second guess your opinion. Huh?
It's basically like don't look at me. Look at
Or
other
trying to
people
force
who
you
did it
to
worse.
see him as innocent.
Don't call me a pedophile because there are people who are raping kids. Oh. Seth, what you did is a sexual offense. What you did was illegal. Right? Just this is literally the same excuse. Just because there's a thief, and obviously there are far worse crimes than stealing stuff, that doesn't mean stealing thing is okay. Mentally you can say. Sorry.
Hey, Masturbator. You wanna know how? You wanna know the funny thing is, Seth could have easily got out of this if he would have just said this. Yeah, I said that. That was fucked up for me to say. He said if he would just actually understand the gravity of the thing he just did, or what he just did. Because here's the thing: not only did he sexually harass the minor, but then also made fun of, but then also bullied her afterwards. Now look how it seems like when you think about it. He asks the minor for news. She says no, and then he laughs it off. Then later he makes fun of her for it.
And lying about that.
Because she said no.
That she didn't
You see how
get
fucked
it.
up that looks?
I know. Seth. Oh.
And that's the thing. If
I'll remove this banner. Mentalic, I can't hear you. I'll play it until I hear Mentalic. I can't hear him right now.
Clearly, I wasn't actually looking at.
What were you saying, Mentalic?
A picture of her or saw her in person. It was an empty insult.
Mentalic, you're cutting off. What did you say? I can't hear you.
Really, I wasn't actually looking at a picture of her or saw her in person. It was an empty insult. She is 3 years younger than me and a grown woman at that point in time. It's just absolutely bullshit, right? I don't agree.
How is it absolutely bullshit? You like nobody's calling you. First of all, you're not a pedophile if this is what you're trying to say. But you asked your minor for nudes, which instantly makes you sus, which instantly makes you a weirdo, and then you proceeded to lie about it. You proceeded to lie about it, and you admitted to all of this. Your entire argument is, oh, it was a joke, and the internet was different then. I mean, and it's not complete bullshit. She didn't come. She didn't lie about it. And even though you're not a pedophile, you're still a creep. You shouldn't be doing that.
Agree with that terminology at all, and I don't think anyone should. It's disrespectful to actual people who are sexually harassed, and I want to move on from that.
This is literally the Mr. Anime argument. Well, don't look at me. Look at other pedophiles who actually do diddle kids. Yeah, but even if you like pictures of kids, and those are sexualized, then you're still kind of wrong, and you still kind of be looked at weirdly.
I also have a lot of evidence that when I talked to minors in the past, that I would always try to keep it public many, many years ago, even around this time, which further shows that my intentions with these types of people.
Did you just kind of forget like this? Hey, sorry, I've been busy with YouTube. Also, it's hard to talk to you sometimes because anything I say to you can be taken out of context. It's not something I want to deal with. Your age is very important factor into in us talking. I hope we can still be friends, but I prefer only to talk to you when other people are around and not in private. Ah, okay. You've been nice with other kids, but you were not nice to one kid. Oh my god.
People were never malicious or as bad as they're trying to paint it out to be. I did not take the Keemstar stream very seriously, and neither did Clyde. Clyde realized that Keemstar was just trying to take two friends that were
Why did you not take that seriously, Seth? You know what? I've said this Keemstar is retarded. Right? But one thing you can't take anything away from Keemstar is that he's a bigger YouTuber. And now a lot of the eyes were on you. You should have taken this very seriously. Because at that point in time your reputation was on the line. You were losing subscribers. You were losing subscribers over the fact that you not sexually assaulted, but you asked a minor for nudes, which instantly makes a lot of people not look at you weirdly. You had everything to lose. So if the fact that you said, "Oh, I didn't take this seriously," you retarded then. You're not. This is not fun and games. You're being accused of a serious thing here. These are serious accusations that you scammed people, that you asked your minor for nudes and then were like saying another sus shit to minors, another kid. You had everything to lose, and if the fact that you did not take this seriously is not a defense, you're retarded if you think for not taking this seriously. And this is not even the fact of, oh well, he's a big subscribers and more eyes on me. Even if it was a smaller channel, you had a platform to say your piece. And you even said that you came here to tell people that you're not a pedophile, but you want to do this shit? Come on, you idiot. Yeah, Mentale. Mentale, yeah, I can hear you.
Masturbator.
Mentale, I can hear you. I can hear you, Mentalic.
Masturbator.
Mentalic, I can hear you.
Matter.
Oh, for context, Mentalic's thing is crashing on and off.
Yeah.
So there are times where he can hear and where he can't. Mentalic, what were you saying? Just a second. Mentalic, I can hear you. Now I feel like I'm getting. I have to look at my old shit too. Mentalic, you there? Wolf is. I can't even ask Wolf for shit. Mentalic? Mentalic? Mentalic, can you hear me?
Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Oh, so, all right, so what's the video for me? Okay, I'm here.
Shit. I muted myself.
Hey, masturbator.
I muted myself. What were you saying?
Masturbator.
I can hear you,
Can't hear
Mentalic. I can't hear.
Doggone, man.
So for context here, for why this is
So
going
what I
on,
was saying
Mentalic.
was. So what I
Go
was
ahead.
saying was Seth. So what I was saying was that Seth had debunked himself on Keemstar stream.
Mm-hmm.
Masturbator, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Just watch the video.
I was
while
saying
talking.
that, I'm gonna type it in on the chat.
No, like watch the video. We can all
Seth
hear
kind of
you.
debunked himself on Keemstar stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I
I
said
heard
right
you.
there?
I heard you. I completely heard you. You can keep on going.
Because he like he basically told King that the only reason he was on the stream was for the pedophile allegations.
Exactly.
And so he couldn't even keep that. So he couldn't even keep that. So he couldn't even keep that honest.
And here's another thing. You telling me you were not like you telling like even if I say you're not taking this seriously.
Probably should name this. Probably should name this stream "The Many Lives of Self."
I want to mention this. You did not take serious accusation towards you seriously. Then why the fuck did you come? Nobody asked you to come. If like these are serious accusations that you should have taken seriously. But now you're bullshitting because you got exposed there. You made a fool out of yourself. Don't pull that bullshit. Oh, I can't take this seriously. You're a moron. You're a complete idiot. This video is embarrassing. I'm not like I'm way past hype into this. This video is the most embarrassing shit I've ever seen.
You got both. You got me.
Mm-hmm. I'm continuing. I will continue. Man,
And neither did Clyde. Clyde realized that Keemstar was just trying to take two friends that were
cannot defend himself with a jack.
And Clyde did not. Clyde did not take this seriously, bro. Clyde is the one who is putting a story for Keemstar to be there. He took this seriously too. All he did was not want to talk to you. And even if that was the case, Clyde had nothing to lose. The one who had the most to lose was you. You complete retard. You fucking ape brain.
And neither did Clyde. Clyde realized that Keemstar was just trying to take two friends that were having a hard time and pit them against each other for entertainment. I'm pretty sure the dude is...
He did not know what the whole beef surrounding you was. He's not some... Man, Keemstar, I can't believe I'm defending Keemstar
Yeah,
multiple.
he literally misrepresent.
Hood, you want to join? I sent you a link to join if you want to join. So my thing is, go ahead. Yeah, he's not some like I can't believe I'm defending Keemstar. Keemstar is not some evil overlord that is trying to pit two friends against each other. He didn't know. You were accused of. Go ahead,
How
Metallic.
delusional self? How delusional are you?
He like if there's one like I can't like again I've been defending this guy too many times for my own good, and I feel like there's a lot more. Keemstar's a piece of shit, right? But the thing with Keemstar
Like,
is that
it
he's
wasn't
not
like
some evil
it
overlord.
wasn't like Keemstar just went to sell.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Like went to the self stream. The stream came to Keemstar.
He only jumped in because Seth was accused of serious stuff. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a big drama that was just brewing. So he just jumped on the train.
Like they came to like Seth. Y'all came to Keemstar. Keemstar did not go to y'all. Your argument makes no sense.
He was
He
just
did
trying
not
to put
even
two
know.
points together. Fuck off.
Yeah, like no. I was going to say that like he did not even know what was it between you, and for the most part, one of the moderators, Spike God, was on your side until you messed it up yourself. But that's what I wanted to say. Alan, you can continue.
This video's killing my. This video's hurt my brain.
Hood, you wanted to say something?
Keemstar doesn't strike me as the type of dude that would do his research into like anime drama before covering it.
Right. Let's continue.
My brain.
Actually a type of sociopath.
In my brain.
Keemstar has actually been known to make false accusations on people in very similar situations, which is why I was very uncomfortable being on the stream and why I kind of just took the piss and just kind of like played it up for entertainment and really didn't take anything seriously. If you want to find out more about his
That's not true. He was yelling on the stream.
You were yelling on
What
the
do you mean not taking it? What do you mean not taking it seriously?
and you were you either uncomfortable or were you just fooling around? You can't have both. If you're uncomfortable, you're on your best behavior.
If you watch that stream, you know he's lying. You don't yell and then turn around and say, "Oh, I wasn't taking it serious." Like this just doesn't make any sense.
You can say silent.
You were yelling, screaming, trying to desperately defend yourself throughout the whole stream.
Especially when you said, "Oh, I'm only here to defend myself against the PO allegations." So you're trying to tell me that you wasn't? So you tell me you wasn't trying to defend yourself? You were just basically making. Because
that's what I said. If you
how are you gonna have fun? How are you gonna have fun? How are you gonna have fun with the situation when you're sitting up there being accused of scamming people, doxing people, being a pedophile and a groomer, real serious shit, and you're telling me you're just gonna sit around and have fun and have a laugh and not be serious about it at all?
If you're uncomfortable, you're on edge. You're trying to be on your best behavior. But if you're not taking this seriously, you're just fooling around. You were not doing either of those. I mean,
No.
you were uncomfortable, or I don't know, but You were definitely taking this seriously. So don't be saying this stupid bullshit. Even if I believe your own
I
lie. But
can't not
anyways,
believe I'm about to use a quote from.
give me
And that's what I can't
two.
believe I'm about to use a quote from an anime. But Seth, have you ever? Have there ever been a time in your life when you actually told the truth?
You didn't.
I mean, dang.
In the words of Mamoru Uchiha, wake up to reality.
If he did, this wouldn't be made.
Why I was very uncomfortable being on the stream and why I kind of just took the piss and just kind of like played it up for entertainment and really didn't take anything seriously. If you want to find out more about his history with that, you can see him ruining a man's life named RS Glory and Gold by falsely accusing him of being a pedophile and just straight up ruining his life and watching him cry on stream and all kinds of things. And Clyde and I both really did not feel comfortable there. I'm actually surprised people like Swag even showed up on that dude's stream because he's literally a monster that still has a platform. Like he is so unaware when it comes to mental health and disorders. You can see him making fun of people that are on antidepressants and
Wait,
really not understanding the gravity.
Yeah.
That hypocritical come from him. Dude literally cried. He literally laughed. Dude got mental health. This fucker laughed. And live stream. And King live stream.
He made us when Clyde was suicidal. Wait a minute. When Clyde was suicidal, he was also like making fun of that. But what I was going to say is,
And and a victim why she was crying. He said, "Oh, she good at that." He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. She was
Any of
crying.
this? How is any of this defense? How is trying to incriminate? How is trying to make Keemstar look bad? How was that gonna? I don't know what he's trying to do.
I'll say this. I'll be right back. You can all say your piece. I hope I'll be back by then, but you can all say what you have to say about just that part. I'll be right back before I say it.
What is attacking and going at Keemstar for shit that he did for bad shit that he did clear you of any of the bad shit you've done? That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, it just makes you a
This
hit
isn't
player.
really this isn't really like a good defense at all.
Yeah.
I mean, you made fun of a girl's sexual assault. You have, like you said, you have no right to talk. Well,
Exactly.
making fun of
Exactly. And he made a suicide picture a cry. A suicide meme. He made fun. You made fun of it.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. You still saying it a joke? It was a joke.
I don't know, right?
I don't know why he say he care about mental health. He's showing he don't give a fuck about mental health.
He didn't care when Noodles was crying and going and having a mental breakdown on stream.
Yeah, he laughed. He fucking laughed like excited for like an asshole.
And wasn't he trying to? Wasn't he trying to suicide bait his own?
Noodles. They made fun of the fact that Noodles girl, you know.
Yeah,
yeah.
she did.
Yeah.
You know, Noodles had mental. When Noodles had like depression, Noodles was dealing with depression.
Well, wasn't this asshole suicide bait his
Yeah.
friends?
Yeah, he was suicide his friend. Yeah.
After this whole before this video dropped?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
They say he gotta get help. He say he gotta get help.
I'm saying, if he brings up, I know Seth is going to get up. I know Seth is going to bring it up because I've seen the video beforehand. It's gonna piss. It's gonna piss. It's gonna piss you off. Hey, well, you know the part I'm talking about that Seth's gonna bring up.
Edit that. Edit that.
Like if Seth brings that shit up, I know he's gonna bring it up, but
And and he bring up and he try to make it and he bring something down they where
one, it has nothing to do with the art. Two, and you just bring it up. But Seth is just like Seth cannot like it just seems like Seth. Like here's the thing I was hoping for. Here's the thing I was hoping for. Seth acknowledged that he fucked up. Be like, I'm getting help. I'm trying to do better, and actually made an apology. He actually made an apology to Satire and Clyde. But no, he just on a rant about how bad everyone else is. Despite the fact
this sounds like a shit response because he's spending more time on the attack. Here's the problem: he's spending more time trying to attack people in this video instead trying to defend himself against the allegations that are being made.
Sorry, I had a friend. I had to pick him up. He didn't know certain places, so I had to just pick him up. And
here's the thing.
He still don't get. He still. I'm not a party dude.
Here's the reason Seth is attacking because that's all he does. Is he attacks people, and he cannot defend.
all right, so I'll let him finish this point, and then I'll say my piece. But I'll just say this: it's not looking good for him, and it's embarrassing. I don't know if I should even continue this. I'll watch this video.
Mental health because he
He's
doesn't.
trying to make King like out equate too. He's trying to make King out equate too.
Well, Keem is a hypocrite, but I'll get
No,
to that.
equate no out like a pedal. Try to make Keemstar out a pedophile.
I'll get to that.
On antidepressants and really not understanding the gravity. You can see him making fun of people that are on antidepressants and really not understanding the gravity of mental health because he doesn't have empathy for other people. He doesn't know how to feel it. I actually believe he is the type of sociopath.
You lived by sin your entire fucking existence, and then you surprised when the Antichrist comes knocking? What do you think was going to happen? Why are you surprised that I'm here? You knew this was coming.
Well, some of those people are saying that they were reaching out to you, trying to help you because they thought you were in danger today. And then they got blocked.
Are you bringing up the whole etiquette thing?
Yeah, because I'm tired of weakness.
Okay.
All I need now are strong.
Wait.
I need defiers of fate. I need strong human beings that can get with the program that aren't going to sit there twiddling their thumbs around. Keemstar, there are no coincidences in life. Think about that statement. There are no coincidences in my world
because
everything happens for a reason.
Because it's all planned. It's all been pre-designed.
Everything. It's all predestined, Keemstar. Everything you've done up until this point.
But the scariest thing about thinking that the world is a simulation and it's predestined and all that is then there's no reason to live.
Wait.
Hey, masturbator.
Why not?
Why do you fear death?
Well, that's what I'm.
Mentalic. Let's just finish this
Masturbator,
video.
can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mentalic. I was going to say that let me just finish the part and then I'll let you all
Masturbator,
talk.
I was gonna say, can you skip this?
Yeah, I don't like this part. I don't like the no. Yeah, Master.
That's what I was gonna say, can you skip it?
You can't have that opinion. You feel King killed Elder. I don't feel that way.
Well, hold up. I'll get to that whole thing. But so his entire thing is Keem's a piece of shit.
Wait.
I'll listen to this.
Oh, go that part right there. He will try to make King out a pedophile right there.
Okay. Well, I'll get to that. I'll listen to the whole thing. Because here's the thing, this video is too long and if he just like stop at every minute, it will fall apart. So I'll let him say everything about Keem and then we'll say our pieces. Alright?
Okay.
Then why live? Just jump off a cliff. If it's just a simulation, who cares?
Okay. Wait a minute. Mm-hmm.
I'm not joking, and many other people will agree, and this is why he's not very liked, and I don't like that he's seen as this, like, grand judge of internet beef. He determines who's, like, evil and good. Dude, he shouldn't even have a platform. He shouldn't even be here. He's sitting here with a girlfriend younger than my alleged victim while he's over twice my age. You can just tell he doesn't have any personal integrity, and he's the type of the dude that's like, legality is right. Like, you know, and I don't want to go too far into that, but he is just not a good person, and I don't really care what he has to say about me. And I honestly think you guys should not care either. He shouldn't even have a platform. Yeah, notice that he always says...
Just a second. He's just saying a lot of things about Keemstar and I'm already disagreeing with him. But I'll let him say his piece because, again, I'm not cutting this entire minute by minute. I'll just let him say everything and then I'll stop once he stops talking about Keemstar.
I was just a 26-year-old child whenever someone brings up something N-word. Keem, your girlfriend, you met her when she was like, what, 20, 19? She's like, what, 20? Is she a child? Do you think you're dating a child? That's what I mean, right? Like, there's just clearly no personal integrity. And back during a lot of these screenshots and things judging, I was like,
I'm just scared he's going to try to escalate a problem for money or even try to further a problem to create a tragedy for views, money. And he don't want to do anything with
19 or 20 as well. You know, where's the consistency? Like, you know, the bias and just the clear drama, you know, drama gremlin, like, activity is just so apparent. He's just not honest, and I really just don't want to associate anymore with that situation. As for Clyde and...
Okay, so I'll stop it. Now you can all continue.
I don't want to defend Keemstar here.
But that he launched it at Target. He launched it at fucking Target. He approaching day it fucking not saying him. Not the same.
It wasn't the same age as the as his alleged victim.
Yeah.
There were. You can argue and say it's weird for a 40-year-old to be dating a 19-year-old, but she was an adult. The person that is accusing Seth of being a groomer or pedophile
was 16.
16. Yeah.
A child.
So you can't really. There isn't really much of a comparison.
Yeah. What logic he trying to fucking do?
I was about to say, it's not
Only
on
a
the same level.
pedophile think that. Only a pedophile think that. Yeah, Clyde. He made Van Dragon look fun right now.
No, but I see what Seth was doing because he was saying that he was a 20 because he was saying that when he was because he said when Keem was saying the N-word, when Keem was saying the N-word, so he basically just say that Keem basically got with what he would consider a child. Okay, let's put that back to Seth. Because I remember Seth specifically saying that he believed that the age of consent, that when someone old enough to consent was 20. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he feel like it was someone that was how? By his own logic. he's just as much of a creep as Keem.
Like Keenan said, actually fucking said no to him. Said no.
Yeah, that's one thing I would give Keem. About the bullshit he's done.
Did it at a fucking Meyer? Hey, I want to say you're new.
Even
See
in
you're
a
fucking
man,
new.
he went through.
Don't worry. It'll just be between us.
Fucking
yeah.
So, see, this is what I'm going to say, and because I was silent.
Like even 20
Oh my god, Mentalic.
Mentalic, let Vader speak. Mentalic.
When it's a team for news.
What the fuck?
I'm
sorry,
giving
Mr.
Mentalic. No,
Sorry,
it's all
Mr.
right.
Bed.
I was going to say I'll give Mentalic a break here for people in the chat and for all of you. His mic was messing up. The reason the stream took like the whole stream was supposed to take place an hour ago or something, and the reason it can't is because Mentalic's mic was messing up, and it's still messing up. Now we can hear it. Like now we can hear him, but like the whole StreamYard thing is fucking up for him. So when he's interrupting me, he does not mean to. It's more of the fact that things are coming to him much later than it's coming to all of us. Right?
He's hearing us at a delayed time.
Yeah, it's delaying for him. So if he's cutting me off, I'm not mad at him. Yeah, I'm not mad at him. See, but I'll just say this. Before I do Mentalic, just finish whatever you're going to say, then I'll say my piece. Then I'll say my piece. Just finish what you have to say. I'll give him 2 minutes. Mentalic? Okay. So, don't be hating on Mentalic. Poor guy's Discord thing is like StreamYard thing is messing up. Now I'll say what I have to say about Keemstar.
Yeah.
I feel like he's purposely doing this. Anyway. So I don't disagree with whatever he's saying about Keemstar, except the fact that he's obviously making this exaggerated. So first of all, Keemstar is in fact very sus. Yeah, he's not a pedophile. He never asked a minor for nude, granted. But it is still sus that he's 40 and he has a wife that is 20 years old, and I feel like there's something wrong with her. She's so stupid from what I've seen of her. Right? But I don't like it's very sus that he has like a wife who is half his age.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I feel like that way, but it don't.
It feels like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's sus, but it's not damning.
Yeah, why you feel that way, but it don't matter.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's an adult. He never asked a minor for nudes, but he's married to a woman who's half his age, which is really, really sus.
Yeah,
but
it don't matter. It don't. He's not a kid.
Well, he's trying. That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Between that and Seth asking a girl who is 3 years younger than him and under 18 for nudes, it's. I don't need to compare. You can't draw a comparison here. What I'm going to say. The other thing with Ketika, I've been willing to believe Keemstar was not solely responsible for why Etika killed himself. There's a lot of factors to consider when that happened. At the same time, Keemstar was a factor, was one of the people. I'll give him a break if whatever I heard about this is true. I'll give him a break for this one thing. He manned up, he owned up to his part in the whole thing.
That's true.
He's helping people with mental health issues. And I think he even was like one of the people who he kind of owned up to it, and he wants to move on with this. If he tried to take actions to own up to his thing, I 100% believe that he should be given a break over this. However,
he Tell people start using his son that weapon.
However, my other thing is with him. Obviously, he made a mistake, and I would even give him a leave. And he said he didn't really expect Etika to kill himself. At the same time, if that is still one of the things that does haunt King, and it should. The my but if he's taking actions to go like if he's taking actions to honor for his mistake, then I 100% believe he should be given a break. But I'm not completely against Seth using that thing too, because that again is a mistake on Keemstar part to instigate on this whole Etika thing. Now, Seth the Programmer, your entire thing with Keemstar, and that's why I wanted all of you to listen to the whole part, because this entire thing is Keemstar's a horrible person, so he should not be taken
It's like
seriously.
it's like what it reminds me of is look at him, don't look at me type of argument. That he used to
Exactly.
say in that whole video.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because this video is again, but if you can't see the title, if the allegations are not true, right? You're here to debunk the allegations, not point fingers at someone else. Now, Keemstar is a piece of shit, right? But
Yeah.
so are we all. But he's a piece of shit that did some horrible stuff. But at the same time,
But can't tell him get help. Tell him
no, no,
get help. Help.
no, 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 no. Let's just take Seth's word. This video is about you trying to present these allegations. You pointing fingers is not going to work. Second of all, you like Keemstar may be a piece of shit, but he's not some evil mustache twirling villain. He did not come here. He did not come here to start this fight between you and Clyde. Clyde was uncomfortable. You can say that because, but at the same time, Clyde was here to bring his voice out there. Keemstar was a bigger channel, more people were watching Keemstar, so that's why he joined in.
Yeah.
Keemstar does not have this evil intent to separate, to have a fight between you and Clyde. You did that because you not only appreciate whatever he did for you, you were taking pot shots and elbows at him publicly before Clyde made his video.
Exactly.
Thirdly, you saying that you were not comfortable just doesn't work because you were you were not supposed to be comfortable. You were supposed to come out here and explain what you did and what you did was true or not, what you actually did, and whatever that is being hurled against you was true or not. Keemstar saw this entire thing pop up and he joined in because again he owns a channel called Drama Alert. His entire thing is drama. You get into drama too. You got into drama with MaSTAR Media, with Geekdom, I think with some other people. Why are you trying to paint Keemstar for something that you've done yourself? You said by your own words, you into that, like you're into this whole debate thing. You shit talk people.
Literally.
YouTube stream.
No, literally. You can go look at his on his feature channel section, and he'll have a channel right there. And all those videos on that channel is just him debating and arguing with people. So I don't know what he's on about.
Yeah.
This is literally what he does too.
All right, but wait.
And about Keem, and I'm gonna say this about the Etika thing. About Keem going making fun of people's mental disabilities. Keem seemed to have grown from that. Seth.
Unlike
And
you.
there's another thing I want to say. This, when you trying to paint like, well, I was not comfortable. You're not supposed to be uncomfortable. Like you were supposed to be uncomfortable. You were accused of serious shit. He popped up, made a stream because he's a drama guy. He invited these other people to say their piece, and he asked you to come and say your piece. He did not know anything. Him and either him or one of his moderators were on your side initially, and
Pack
all
up.
you did is fuck up. If Keemstar completely was on your side, disregarded everything that Clyde and all the evidence that was presented, even by Satire, whoever. If he was on your side, will you be seeing the same shit right that you're saying right now? You wouldn't. And trying to say, oh well, Keemstar may be a piece of shit, but he never asked your minor for nudes. And why is that relevant when this is a video about you addressing the allegations? You just saying, look, don't look at.
Sorry, Miss Wade. Keep going.
I'll just say this and I'll end it. This is not the only instance where he said, well, I'm a thief and this guy killed people, so you should look at the guy who killed people, not at the thief. This is, how are you innocent when you're trying to label everyone else as a piece of shit?
Exactly. That he
How is
argued.
this proving you innocent? You're just making yourself look worse. You complete retard. But that's all I wanted to say. You can all say, Ventalik, you were going to say something?
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, you know what's funny about the whole stream thing, though?
Mm-hmm.
Of all the people I've actually seen, King was actually more fair compared to a lot of other people. Like a lot of people that claimed that they were, quote unquote, in the middle. It always seemed like they were either on Seth's side or either on the other side.
Yeah.
Never that they were like in the middle. Because Keem has also called out Noodles. He's called out Noodles. He's even kicked Swag out the streams.
Yeah, what the fuck he talking about?
And sometimes he never got a minute to talk.
Yeah,
He literally stopped talking just for you to say something.
He said a whole there. Let him talk a whole show. What the fuck he talking about?
And lastly, and I'll just say this because this is the funniest thing he ever said. His thing is, well, Keemstar made money off of me, and I have a issue that I'm going to touch on later. So, my guy, my man, your entire argument, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a bigger piece of shit than Seth and Keemstar. So I'll say this without, we're all edgy people here. We say edgy jokes here. His entire argument is, you can't shit talk me because I'm retarded. Motherfucker, fuck you. Alright, you're fucking retarded. And here's another thing, you piece of shit. Of course he's going to make money off of this because he's a drama guy. This is his bread and butter. You tell me you did not think that? You telling me you did not think he would make money off of you? You stupid moron.
You and so another thing. Stop using your mental issues as an excuse. Like, I have my own mental issues, and I don't do half of the shit you do.
No, I got a mental issue. I don't use the show.
We're not taking shots at your disability. We're calling you stupid because this is your entire video is stupid. But I'll get to later. We have like 20 more minutes. I'll listen. Let's continue this. Let's continue this video.
Omar, sectioning away from that, there's a lot of things said in those videos. I was an asshole in the past. I understand that. And one thing I wanted to touch up on more specifically, as Clyde and Omar, you have heard my original video that I made. I don't really need to say much more. I don't need to make this a video message to you guys too much, but I will work with you guys if you want to refund the Naruto versus Ichigo Patreon. I think I have a good estimate of how much it made, but I will have to talk to Omar in private to kind of sort those details out. If you are interested, I can do that. And if you're interested in me doing any animation direction, as I said in the previous recording, I do have a lot of ideas for that. I can also provide animation direction and some art correction as needed and some ideas and still refrain from being a full project release, which could be on Omar's unique channel or on Clyde's channel or wherever it goes. The other person who was on the stream was Pat God.
Okay. So I'll give Seth credit here.
Corbin explained it. Good job, Benny. He not really give people money back.
I'm not going to go as far as to say he's baiting. I have to question something. Okay, he said that he needs to talk to Clyde and Omar for about the donations, right? Even though Clyde said that Seth had the donations on his page, but
yeah, he lying.
Sure,
He just lying. And he
see, this
said
is why I'm questioning. Seth,
again,
can you
he
just
lied.
go and see how much people sent to you on that Patreon and then pay them back that way?
Yeah, he lying. He lying. He not refunded it. You gotta keep your money. That corporate said.
Like a lot
Again.
of people have, I think a lot of people have pointed this out. That all you have to do is just go back to the Patreon and look up, the payments.
Okay. So, well, what I was going to say was said by all of you. So I don't think I need to say anything more. Like, all he has to do is refund. I don't know why he's making this more complicated. But what do I know? I'll give him credit here for one thing. Whatever the scamming thing is and whatever he's saying about animation, even if he's shedding crocodile tears, which he obviously is, and Clyde and Omar should not be around this guy.
Omar not got work with him.
Great, that's
great
because he shouldn't take fruits of the labor that he abandoned and was leaving it high and dry until he did get support. What I was going to say is, if he had that same energy where he's owning up to his problem, right, instead of trying to label everyone else as worse than him, then I would be on his side. But that's what I said in the last stream. That depends on what he has to do. He has to own up to his actions and try to change. But he never did any of this. And look, even here is making an attempt here, which I congratulate him for. But couldn't you do this at all? Now he's getting to
for everyone else. Can you do that for everyone else?
Can you do that for everyone else? Exactly.
He just want Clyde back to do editing video.
Oh, he needs someone like Clyde. But I'm saying they should be away from him. They should dissociate with him. If Clyde is going to do a video, he should do a video. But this shit. If Keemstar definitely needs to respond to him.
Nobody should ever work with this nigga again. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, from what I heard, people said that Chuck is on Southside.
Oh, he brainwashed. He brainwashed. Clyde Clyde video. He Seth brainwashed him because Chuck didn't want to be a mayor to Seth force him being our mayor. In our mayor,
From what I've seen in this video, Chuck was only clarifying one thing. But anyways.
Oh, he brainwashed, dude. He brainwashed.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Clyde show food. He.
What's a cyber cook? I was a cyber cook, I guess.
I don't like Chuck, so whatever. Anyways, I'll continue.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
He's one of those terrible power scalers, like said, but
yeah, he didn't want to be a power starter. Seth forced him to be that.
Either way, I don't like his videos. I don't know much about the person. He just gives the same Seth energy to me. But anyways.
Yeah. Seth told him to be like that.
Well, whatever. I'll continue.
I will say this straight up.
Metallic.
No.
What we
I was gonna say before we get to it. Remember that video I showed you where about Clyde defending himself? Yep. Yeah, Clyde isn't that innocent either.
That old video, dude. That old video.
I know, but that's what people are going about, like that he just suddenly turned on him. Hell, Seth did the same thing with Triton.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. That old video, dude. That old video. That's still not count, dude.
Besides the
The thing
fact,
is, he's getting accused of the same thing. In fact, here's the problem. Here was the problem. He said he didn't know satire. He act like he ain't know satire in that video.
That.
But in his video, he act like they were friends.
Wait. No. Didn't act like the friend. He got interviewed her.
So
Okay.
what I was going to say, like, is the same thing like with Trini. If Trini is saying, well, all of these things are not true in 2021, and he's going after Seth from all your word, because I don't know who the fuck this guy is. If he's going after Seth and doing this entire manner, that would mean Trini's opinion has changed, or he got something that is undeniable. I can give Clyde the same olive branch. He probably, like, it's the same thing with Six. Six didn't know, and then Six finds out. I think around that time everyone else found out.
Yeah.
Clyde can be given that same olive branch. He just
That
took
was what I was
Seth's
gonna go
word. He just took Seth's.
Yeah.
He just.
Oh yeah,
he
that
just took.
was. I'm sorry, but that was what I was gonna go at.
Yeah,
Swag.
like he just.
He threw
Swag
Swag.
didn't know. He didn't know.
No, I know Swag didn't know. But what Seth was saying, because he was in the server. That's like okay. Let's say somebody was whispering about robbing the bank, and I'm nowhere around them, but I'm inside the like I'm nowhere around the person, like I'm not in their vicinity, but I'm still in the same store when they're whispering to each other about robbing the bank. Does that mean that I knew that they were going to rob a bank?
No.
Exactly.
But
But that's Seth's argument, because he was there. That means he knew.
Here's another thing. Clyde can be given an olive branch that he didn't know. It's the same thing with Six. Same thing with Swakage. I think some other people who didn't know this, right?
Yes.
So if he's defending him, that is because he didn't get anything that he couldn't deny. Second of all, I think I said this the same thing before when people were saying, why didn't they bring this up beforehand? That is because unless you don't have anything that can't be denied, you can't go against a guy who's more popular or someone who's in power.
Yeah.
It's so easy to stand up to abuse. There wouldn't be such a thing called abuse, right?
Exactly.
My only point of contention during that period was you shouldn't be in a position where you get abused. Like, this is the internet. If you getting although I understand why Clyde was abused and everything else.
Noodle and view.
Yeah. You shouldn't. Their thing is they shouldn't trust this guy now because it's the internet. You don't know fully about someone, regardless. If I tell you my entire life, you don't know how I actually act. But besides that, what my other thing is mentally that you were showing me this video, and this is the exact point this video is making from what I could tell, because these allegations are not being cleared up, right? So whatever he's trying to say is, well, there are other people worse than me, or there are people just as bad. True, but what you did was still scummy as shit. You shouldn't be asking for nudes.
This whole video is just a deflection.
Yeah.
This is. I don't know if I should use a projection, but this is definitely deflection. But yeah, he's getting to Pack God. And by the way, overly critical anime. I've seen your. I haven't watched the whole Clothespin stream, but I see your comment. You've actually made a great point. If the only thing he had to do is not play a fucking character, he should have just owned up to it.
Yeah, I agree with that. He still play a character like a fashion,
This is all he had to do, but he makes things complicated for himself, and yeah, like fuck him. Anyways, I'll continue. He's retarded.
uncomfortable with him being there because he's literally just a random guy from Discord who just insults people. Like, that's his whole thing. His name is Pack God. Like,
That's you too, retard.
That's you too.
That's
acting is just mindlessly.
I'll play this in full, so we can skim through this video faster.
Insulting people, which makes it very ironic that he doesn't understand when I'm also just insulting people. Allegedly, and I heard this before I actually got on there, and before I got on it again, he apparently roasted a person named Sneeko or packed him one time, and then they kept in contact before, and then they talked before. And Sneeko is in support of a movie called Cuties, and I'll just let someone else say it.
Care what his opinion is of me because it's coming from a man who likes cuties. So why the fuck would it matter if he thinks I'm a bitch or anything like that? It legitimately couldn't mean less coming from a guy who openly defends a softcore child porn production.
Okay, if I ever wanted to get canceled, this is the video.
And so I was kind of uncomfortable being on this stream or being invited to it again. Once again, it's a guy named Pat God. He might be close to a guy named Sneeko. And it was just like, I really don't want to be associated with this any longer. One last thing I want to get into.
All right. Pack God, the guy who's on your side until you fucked up, you're going to say, yeah, fuck him. Now, beside that.
Again, he just admitted Pack God wolfed the guy, wolfs him, and he never say Pack God is friend with him.
I don't get, like, why are you trying to look down on people for not being a nice guy? Like, if you, like, no shit, these people who do drama videos are not nice people. Guess what? So, neither are you, neither are we.
Yeah,
Is this the point of contention that you're going to say, oh, well, he's not a nice guy, he insults people? Bro, just be quiet. And
You're the same. But he's being a hypocrite because he's the same exact way.
Yeah, same exact way.
It reminds me of someone who was trying to be holier than thou when they do the same thing anyways. I'll play this.
Oh, the Boston midget. Shout out.
Get to bar, bitch.
Hey. I'll say this. There is one part that I didn't listen to it closely. I'll play this again. He said something about how he's friends with a guy that was defending cuties, but he's not sure if this is true. Wait a minute.
And Sneeko or packed him one time, and then they kept in contact. And he apparently wrote, and I heard this before I actually got on there, and before I got on it again, people. Allegedly, and I heard this.
Allegedly. He's up, and he's using allegedly, and apparently he's not 100% sure, but he's still bringing this out there without confirming. Wait, let's. Why am I skipping this? Hold up.
That he doesn't understand when I'm also just insulting people. Allegedly, and I heard this before I actually got on there, and before I got on it again. He apparently roasted a person named Sneeko or packed him one time, and then they kept in contact before, and then they talked before. And Sneeko is in support of. And
okay.
I heard Copen say. I heard Copen say he did. He a weirdo. He a weirdo. That Copen say. He is a weirdo.
Well, if you're liking a movie where kid is talking, then yeah, like you need to be looked at weirdly. But the thing is, he's not sure of whether Pack God did keep in contact with him. If he did, then yeah, like Pack God should be looked at weirdly too. So
yeah. You're not Pack God friend with him. No.
If you're not sure if this guy is 100% in contact with him, then why are you bringing it up? Oh, because there's no other way you can make him look bad, huh? The other thing I was going to say, Metallic.
Metallic exposed.
So, not Metallic. With another thing I want to say, like, yeah, like he was not shocked that you were shit talking him. He was shocked that all the things that you completely denied and bullshitting about turned out to be bullshit. And then he was on his entire thing is he was on your side until you missed it for yourself. So what are you on about, motherfucker?
Yeah,
Anyway,
motherfucker.
let's continue. It's getting too
Stream,
long.
we're being invited to it again. Once again, it's a guy named Pat God. He might be close to a guy named Sneeko. And it was just like, I really don't want to be associated with this any longer. One last thing I want to get into before I get more into like my career stuff and segue more into like mental health and stuff like that. One last thing that needs to be addressed from the Keemstar stream is, Swag Kage versus me. Where he kind of came on, he was like, Seth, you liar, you rat, you told me this, and Six was telling me you said that, and etc. And I was like, Swag, this video right here, I literally say it, years ago, you were a part of this. I just said I was
You
going
know how fucking bad this is? The reason you didn't try to defend this shit to me before is because you know how crazy it sounds.
That's
Instead,
on
you
no
just said that the
video.
person in the screenshots wasn't you. And the reason I'm trying to add people in the call is because you want to maintain this he said, she said fucking narrative instead of having Six, someone who you have co-hosted videos with for like, 2 fucking years now, who people take seriously. And Troy, somebody who Six also takes seriously, who Six and I can both vouch for, who we know come in here and say that you were telling people that wasn't
Go to 1 minute and 20
that
seconds.
you have been. Yeah, sure.
So when
But you cut the part where he said that is exactly what he was saying, and you were like, well, I didn't know what you were saying. Like, man, this is so, like, you were crying about disingenuous and cutting stuff. Bro, look at your fucking self. You pointed at him something and he said that is exactly what I was saying. Something along that line. So what are you on about? Cutting stuff up, all right.
Hey, yo,
That's
I was
fine.
gonna.
Sounds like he
Oh
cut
yeah, that
off
was the part
Swag
that missed. That
before
was
he
the
was
part that
able to
pissed me off.
finish his point.
Mhm. Okay, Metallic what? Metallic what? Metallic? Metallic?
I'm saying
Metallic, my
that
bro.
was the part that pissed me off because okay, so he talked about how Six knew, like how Six thought he was just joking and stuff, how it was just a miscommunication, but then cut off the part where Six explained more of the situation and even cleared up Swag of saying that Swag really did not know. He cut that part out where Six said Swag didn't know. Meaning even Six was backing up Swag. And it's kind of pissing me off that they'll keep cutting these shit. Because it's like it's just looking like it's like the video looking more and more dishonest than it already was.
For a guy who debates for a living, I expected much better than this. He's just deflecting. Like his defenses are shit.
We are like 20 minutes are left. And oh my god.
when the doc originally came out, the 50 or so pages with the pedophile evidence or whatever, and Seth telling me, it's all a troll. Some of these screenshots aren't me. Some of them are doctored. Regardless of if they are doctored or not, I believed him.
And I will show some screenshots now that Swag was indeed, in these calls and aware of this. And even on his own stream, he admitted it, right? He's like, well, I was only there for a few minutes. Well, maybe I was there the whole time. I don't remember.
So what I mean by
Stuff like that. You can just tell he's starting to
Wait, what?
flip-flop. Maybe I was there the whole time. I don't remember, and stuff like that. You
Sorry,
can just
cut
tell
Six
he's
off right there.
Yeah, like this is
maybe I was there.
I have a fucking headache. This shit is so annoying. Maybe I'll help it. You're talking about the jaw stuff here. I haven't actually seen the video. I just heard about some weird claims being made. I
Because
did
just feel
see
like
the
it's because Flex and Server.
I did see the uncanny network vid, but not jars. What the full scope of the allegations is. The kid named Sage and he doesn't know shit. But the car crash over Naruto is insane. LMAO. Yeah, what the fuck? That was crazy as fuck. It's basically Noodles shit, but he reached through jar, and then the new guy tries extortion plan again. Oh lol.
Who's talking about Naruto?
Okay, but he like the jar shit that he's referring to. He said it afterwards. I haven't actually seen the video, yet I've just heard about some weird claims being made. So he's not completely aware. What are you on
There
about?
the whole time. I don't remember, you know, and stuff like that. You can just tell he's starting to flip flop. He's very nervous of being.
He's just going by hearsays, which is the same thing that you can say for Clyde, Six, and whoever else. You complete imbecile.
Yeah.
Learn to edit.
Even by
Go ahead.
your own evidence proves that he didn't know.
Your own evidence doesn't prove shit.
Attached to the situation. Swag, I'm just gonna say this: no one's coming for you, man. I'm the only one that's gonna get in trouble here. All right. I just wanted you to take accountability.
Get me in that Discord. Wait a minute.
Take accountability, something that he hasn't been doing this entire fucking video.
For you, man.
Accountability for what?
That's all good with me,
I'm
by the
sorry,
way.
I'm asking you a question, but I'm just.
I'm the only one that's gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, we've all got thanks for the heads up. Blah, 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 Astro. Bro, this shit is weird. Get me in that Discord page.
Here, all right. I just wanted you to take accountability and admit that I wasn't lying, and at best, it was just a
That proves nothing. He just didn't know.
miscommunication between us. Okay.
Wait a
I
minute.
wasn't
Let's read
lying,
this
and
again.
at best, it was.
Let's read this again.
I was gonna say this. No one's.
Oh lol, he's basically Noodles shit, but he reached through Jar and other news guy to try the
Miscommunication, my ass.
Oh lol. He's desperate, I guess. That's weird. I don't know if you saw my stream, but I think I went in. I don't know. Shit was so annoying. It's been 2 fucking years. Like, bro, we can do a podcast soonish. Just getting my sleep scheduled and
coming for you, man.
drama. That's all good with me, by the way. Get yourself sorted out, of course. Get yourself sorted out first, of course. Don't
See,
click
Seth is
any
still
emails.
blaming people for something. He's.
I'm the only one.
Yep, all wait. Don't click any image link I sent you on this account anymore unless we. Where did I leave off? Did I leave out here? Or that's all good with me, by the way. Get yourself sorted out first, of course, lol. Don't click any image or link I sent you this account anymore unless we're in call, by the way. I'll make a business Discord soon. Yup, all good. Thanks for the heads up. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Swakage, he said, what do you know about rolling down in the deep? Astro, not. Bro, this shit is weird. Get me in that Discord image. Get
in trouble here. All right.
Bro, I'm sorry. I would love. What I don't know. I hope this ends. Thank you for coming by. I'm still sorry for not noticing. All good. So, what does this prove, Seth? You're like, do you not know editing? You just prove he doesn't know. You just prove he doesn't know. So what are you saying? He said it. He never watched the video.
Do you not know the meaning of evidence?
Nope, he don't know me.
I just wanted you to take accountability and admit that I.
What are you on about?
Yeah. I admit I heard about this stuff that I didn't actually watch. Yeah, this definitely proves that he was in on it.
Seth, you're proving almost every accusation true.
See, it's not the. I'm not okay. So it's beyond the fact that I'm taking an issue with him fabricating shit. He's fabricating. He's trying to fabricate.
Like he's trying to gaslight Swakage into saying, "Oh yeah, you just."
He's trying to fabricate shit that he doesn't know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wait. He's trying to give you out of context screenshot where he's drawing attention to one thing, but then he's showing everything where which are going against him. My guy, stop. You need to learn to edit. Get some, like, whoever's editing your video, you need to hit him with the belt because he just fucked your face up.
Wasn't lying, and at best, it was just a miscommunication between us. Okay, no one needs to be called a rat, liar, sociopath, light dog me. No one.
But you're literally calling him disingenuous.
That's you do. You call these people psychopaths try and murder you. They're trying to kill you or take your livelihood.
We're finding so many of
You're calling him disingenuous.
Needs to have like this middle school breakdown over a miscommunication like that. Okay, light dog me. No one needs to have like this middle school breakdown over a miscommunication like that. Okay, it's really weird. And you know, Six himself on a stream directly contradicts what you're trying to tell me he said. He literally himself.
What is he saying? All he said was so Swag Car game before all of this shit took place. Because I saw that video. Whatever he was talking, he's talking about Seth. In that video, and I'm planning on just moving past this. So Seth, what he said was, before he learned any of this shit about Seth, and that was during the time Swag Kage didn't know anything about Seth. He was saying, hey, this guy's cool, you should be with him. And Six was. And he actually defended Seth on that because he didn't know, he just took his words by it. So it's not like he was in on the whole thing, he just didn't know. So it's not contradicting someone else when it's something from the past, when both of those people in the stream of Keemstar, where they found all of this shit about you, they didn't know about.
Yeah, no, about what the fuck?
You're lying straight up to everyone's faces while showing what actually happened. Oh my god.
Himself says Seth said some were him and some were doctored, because that's how it's always been, and that's what I said 2 years ago. That's what Six said, and we know that you were there, and so you can make up these stories that you were there for a certain amount of time or whatever. But stop trying to attack me over it. All right, you don't throw me under the bus to make yourself look better. It's really untrue. And this whole.
But that's what you've been doing. That's what he's been doing. This whole video is throwing people under the bus to try to make himself look better and try to deflect. So go ahead, Peter.
No, my point is like exactly. It's over miscommunication. You just said it was miscommunication. So what are you on about? And this is another thing. 2021 interview. When he's currently going after you. Apparently with the same thing.
Whole narrative that I told you back in the day that all these screenshots weren't me just isn't true. I've been very consistent for years. Okay, I've been consistent since day one about this because that's the truth. That's literally why Triton turned on them in this situation, because some of these screenshots were real and not real.
Right now.
Six literally contradicts what you're saying. No, I never told you that. You might just be forgetting. I want to assume you're forgetting. But don't throw me under the bus over that, because it's just not true, and no one, and it's just objectively not true, and there's too much evidence to the contrary. But all right, and I'm just gonna say this as a warning.
Because he said so, it's evidence, but he's lying to your faces and he's showing
what
that
info
here. A lot of these.
There's a recording with thousands of views. Yeah, I saw. Here's the funny thing.
No, continue.
Here's the funny thing. On Trini's video, right? I saw the recording. Self was, I mean, like, no, not Self. Swag was on the video for like a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I hear you. Mentalic, I hear you.
I hear you.
Mentalic, when you're speaking, let me know. I'll play the video.
Clips and a lot of these things are recorded at different times, so I'm sorry for the audio quality. My mind's a mess. The world's a mess right now. I'm just gonna straight up say the audio quality will be different. It's a different day. A lot of these clips are made like right after I got out of the psych ward, and I do sound a lot different in those. my emotions are completely different. My new medication is hitting me a lot different. So please forgive me for sounding a little bit different in this next section. And I hope it doesn't bother you guys too much. The last thing I want to talk about, were things I just found untrue and maybe misworded by many people that I don't really agree with, that I felt need to be addressed before moving on. Some of these are minor and not that important, so no drama or anything, but a lot of people that aren't familiar with our community took these way out of proportion and didn't really understand what Clyde or I was saying when he said these in his videos. So no fault of Clyde, just mainly the outside community's misinterpreting. The first one is the whole "I have never debated anyone good before" thing, which this is like a really dorky thing to mention or care about, but it is sort of important for my image. And this is just not true. Everyone in the community knows.
You were in Keemstar stream, fucking up. So yes, you're a shitty debater when you left to your own devices. All right. If this is what you have to say, I'm skipping this. Fuck this. You're a retarded guy.
Yeah. Oh, you talk about people, and you say something fucked up. People work, editing.
No, you like. If, I understand it's a big part of the branding, but you fucked up in the Keem thing. Don't and well, you can say I don't taking this seriously, but I was uncomfortable. First of all, those two things don't work. Nobody's expecting you to put on your pajamas and like basically a show up here with your pajamas on. What we were asking you is address these allegations that you completely fumbled on, right? So you completely fucked up. You completely fucked up. You're not a good debater. You're a trash debater. You only had help with some other people. And you know what? I'll say this. Seth can debate when it comes to Dragon Ball and whatnot, or Naruto, but and even that I'm not like I'll leave that up in the air. I'm willing to believe that he can destroy you or destroy me in a Naruto argument, right? But this whole thing of you complaining about how you like crying about how people said you're a shitty debater, that is because you are. This entire video where you're trying to put this on.
He is. You know what he played one Vader. He on TikTok. The TikTok Vader had no clout.
This video where you're supposedly addressing all these allegations, not only are you fucking up for yourself, where you in fact did expose yourself for lying because you show a complete screenshot where you focus on one thing and then you completely forget the rest. This entire video, which is completely comprised of well, don't look at me, there are people far worse than me. It's completely stupid. You compared asking a minor for nudes when you know she was a minor and made fun of her nipples even though you were aware of her age too. Well, this person in Call of Duty asked this kid that he had a micro dick. Like, this is your debating level skill that you brought up, and I'm assuming that you completely scripted this and recorded this. So don't fucking tell me you're a good debater. You're a complete garbage debater. If you want to talk about now Dragon Ball, then you may destroy me, but this is shit. This is just garbage. You can't talk for shit. I'm skipping this.
My literal debate community was really stupid. I'll since I retired, I really paid a lot of philosophy. It really became fun to argue in the middle class, and that proportion.
Oh my god! How long is this going?
Oh my god! Against King of Lightning was just the Roche limit argument, which was blown out of proportion. The only help I got against King of Lightning is just.
Oh my god! You said it's not to be taken seriously.
World. I have been exact videos, which I write 90% honest truth. The second one is I don't write my own videos, which I write 99% of all my videos. I'm an expert in Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach, Death Note, King.
Oh. Congratulations, I guess but you still made a dumb video about Mike Tyson and Bruce Lee. So
you still don't air your video here.
Oh, he knows his cartoons, so he knows everything. Oh my god, why can't he just say that he might? So let's say with Jujutsu Kaisen, right? I like Jujutsu Kaisen, and I think I understand the whole story very well. There are still times where I need to know how something is working, right?
Yeah.
Because and that is a show that I watch. There's no issue with you having help. If you didn't know about Bleach, then you didn't know about Bleach, right? Nobody is going to blame you. You know your Dragon Ball stuff, and good for you. You know your Naruto stuff, and good for you. But there are still anime that you don't know anything about.
Yep.
You literally made a video where Light and L are in Hunger Games, not Hunger Games, sorry, some Squid Games. And that video showed that you know absolutely nothing about what you were saying. So what are you saying, my guy? You literally made this argument because Light's a good guy because he forgot about the Death Note. That would mean he would lose brain cells. Light was never a guy to lose brain cells. He just didn't know he was capable of all this. He didn't know about Death Note's power. That is the most he doesn't know. But he would get killed instantly on Squid Games. Are you retarded?
Yeah, that's retarded. That's so retarded.
But and then there's the fact, that this is literally the same as the first one. There's nothing wrong with you not knowing about certain anime and needing help for the scripting. And like now you script. I'm assuming you scripted this by yourself. And look at you. This is garbage. If whoever did this for you probably has something against you. If you did this, then you just proving that you can't script for shit. Anyways, I'm skipping this.
Just provided feeds he admitted. Actually, respect thread or something like that. You Googled pretty much everything in that Batman versus Kira video. Just respect thread or something.
Oh, and another thing, I think he said something. I could be forgetting it. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Not just Wolf, but people in the chat. Even though there's one guy watching, didn't he say the Grim Knight is the most dangerous Batman ever? When there's Batman who laughs, who is the leader of Grim Knight. All right.
Something like that. You probably what was to get when it helps. I usually do mention them by fun to work with me and liked me, as I said before. Otherwise, every time someone helps, I usually do mention them by name in the video. And a lot of these videos were edited by Clyde a year or two ago, but all of my new content is not made with any of these people and was an entirely new team I made by Bob, and is an insanely good dude and very smart. And it was never.
Okay,
At this point, so when it comes to videos like How Strong is Goku, which I wrote hundreds of my editor, otherwise I do all my own stuff. Respected my opinion, know what I was talking about,
For
right?
you know your cartoon stuff, but you don't know anything about real life.
Just sort of more swag Hage and just sort of like the last thing I want to really mention.
Wolf, do I have to listen to this?
No. Because he starts talking about his debates. And he's saying that he's talking about he's getting help and stuff here. But he's just starting to talk about like debates he's had and stuff.
Does he just say I'm retarded and everything and just finishes it?
He just goes into like about getting mental health and getting stuff right here, getting the stuff right here, like getting mental health and stuff right here. It's nothing important.
Okay, I'm skipping this. So this video, the entire video is just about that, or this is something else?
Wait.
Wait a minute, what is this?
I was not because you made your
Are
stream.
you talking about suicidal? Talking about suicide note about the suicide note shit. Okay, so it's not really important.
Oh, February 8th. I was actually. I don't even want to mention this. In February.
What? Oh my god.
8th. I was actually. I don't even want to mention this in the video, but I feel like I'm kind of forced to because you made your stream.
Can I say something about this?
Mm-hmm.
I get what he's saying, and I go say this is not a good thing he's doing because it's a good thing he's doing. Here's my problem though. people lie.
We've literally, I don't know how many of you people watch my Violet video, but Violet literally suicidated the instant that she got destroyed. People do that. Is it wrong to assume that you may, like someone said that you may be faking? Absolutely.
Yeah,
But
there's a chance, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. If someone told me that they're gonna kill themselves over and over and over again, right? Or someone told me that, like if someone has lied to me before about trying to kill themselves and stuff, if I don't believe them, that's not on me. I'm sorry.
well, that's what I'm saying. Did he lie about did he fake his suicide before and is crying victim that nobody believes him and he's doing it again? But
No, he's saying
then
that he apparently faked about being suicidal.
this happened like
and
after
is
the
trying to say he needs to be held accountable for this. But here's the thing, Seth, they called the cops. They called the cops because they didn't originally believe that you were suicidal.
Wait, so did Seth do this before, or this is the second time he's doing it? Or this is like the
This
first time
was
he
the
did it?
second time.
Mm-hmm. Mentality.
If this was the second time, then yeah, I don't blame Swag. No. This was the same time. Because after he made that video, Swag said he did a checkup. Like he sent I'm guessing the cops there to check up on him, and they said he was fine.
So he lied about faking his suicide.
Yeah, he lied about it.
Okay, so he suicide
That's
baited.
now
Never.
like seriously. The fact that he lied about and now he's trying to play like Swag saying that he's like this suicide beta. But here's the thing, Seth, and this is my thing, Seth. This is my thing about this. Let's say even if you were being honest about it, the fact is you have lied about it before. You have used it as a weapon before.
Enough of okay. So again, so he's basically bullshitting. So what you're telling me, and this is just going by what you said.
Yeah, pretty much.
So he talked about his suicide.
Yeah, pretty much.
Swaikage called the cops, and when once those cops reached him, he told said that he's all okay. Said told them he's alright. Okay. So he suicide baited.
Yeah. Like they kept checking up on Seth. Now, here's the thing. Maybe Seth was trying to do trying to do something afterwards. But here's the thing, Seth. He called the cops. He made sure before he posted it, before he said what he said. The thing was, it does like you were faking it.
Yeah, he can't be held accountable for this. Like,
that's my.
Why wouldn't we come to this conclusion?
That's my issue with this.
I was not actually threatening suicide.
I had this feeling where I was going to
suicide baited because you came off as a suicide baiter. That's your fault, Seth, not Swag's.
And you know what? I think he's going to say something really stupid. Let's just listen.
Actually, I was not actually threatening suicide. I actually already tried to do it.
Okay.
Like on February 9th.
Wait, this was the part that I just.
Oh, all right. Nobody, he can't be blamed. If you did actually try to, then you shouldn't do it again, Seth. But if you Soikage can't be blamed either. So I don't think either of you were in the wrong. Anyways, let's continue.
Through
February
12, I
9th.
was in a psych ward, and they were keeping me in there for my own good. While I was in there, they I'll just get the paper right here. This is exactly what they said. This I can show it, but a lot of it major depressive. So when I did and while or heard from to YouTube to try to it's kind of this is kind of emotional for me. I genuinely was like, okay, I'll try to fight for everything. I came from nothing and I tried to work my ass off to make everything I have and people.
And then you took advantage of everything that you had. So this is my thing. I'm not going to blame this guy for getting help. Right? Keemstar even said the same thing. You need help. If he's helping, or if he's getting help, then everything that he's like, I'm going to be real for you with this whole, without the whole edgy thing that I'm doing. If you're taking help for whatever you were doing, I'm not going to be holding you responsible. Don't do that shit again.
Yeah.
My
But
point
for what?
is, yeah, don't be blaming other people too. But my thing is, don't be blaming other people, because that's what you're doing. You're blaming other people for things that is completely unrelated with you. This is still a video where you're addressing allegations and you completely. The only allegation that you did address is something about your fucking debating skills and your scripting skills. The other thing I was going to say. This, if you're getting help and you're not doing this anymore and you're trying your best to make up and own up, basically make up for whatever.
Then I got something to say.
Yeah, because I'm finishing this. This is just shit that I don't care about. If he's getting help, he's getting help. My point is, own up to your fucking mistakes. Own up to your fucking mistakes. Do shit to own up, do shit to make up for everything that you've done. And once you do it and you don't do that again, I can literally say Seth has changed. I'm not even calling Seth a pedophile. And I've given you a reason. If the age gap is not too big to him to be technically considered a pedophile, however, I don't blame other people for calling him. That is my stance. The other thing I was going to say is this video should literally be about you owning up to your mistakes and saying that you're getting help and you're doing everything to make up for every little shitty thing that you've done. This entire video that you put that I'm kind of done with. I'm even stopped sharing this anymore. This entire video that you're doing, this needs to, what do you call it, is not you taking on responsibility for anything that you've done. All you've done is lie to everyone's faces. You point to one thing, and then you show something, and then we can see something else that completely destroys your entire thing that you're trying to tell us. You're trying to point fingers at everyone, saying, "Well, they're worse people than me," and well, look at this guy who's completely unrelated with my thing. That is a more scummier person than I am, which is in it, and that is a video where you're trying to address all the allegations. This is a video where you're trying to address all the allegations, and all you've done is basically make yourself look
Shift the
worse.
blame.
And yeah, shift the blame. And yeah, this person that I was sending nudes to, well, it's completely false, because those pictures are doctored, because there's literally messages that were completely vanished. Well, that was the thing that was already explained.
And Seth admitted it.
Seth admitted to it, and everyone, even in the document, it was mentioned that those messages were gone, and that is simply because her sexual assault story was being brought up. So of course he's going to erase it.
And sorry.
Second thing that you've done is then said, well, Catherine Kawai actually doesn't feel victimized. Yeah, she's not she. Yeah, he said that, but at the same time, he also said what you did can be seen as predatory by law. And what you did is still wrong regardless. You brought up Swakage. You brought up Swakage and said he knew about everything that you've been up to. And also, and then there's a screenshot of Swakage saying he doesn't actually know. He just goes by whatever you think or what other people are saying. The fourth thing that you brought up, well, Six knew, like sorry, Six didn't know, and that was because Six was referring to the part where he didn't know that you were actually doing all of this shit until the Keemstar stream happened. And as Mentalik said, all you're doing is pointing fingers at everyone else. How can anyone see you as credible? And then you put
Exactly.
bullshit arguments where you're comparing Call of Duty calls where someone says, well, like someone said that this person has a microcock to the part where you actually knew that this kid was 16 and you asked for nude 16 or 17 what they want to go with. You lied that it took place in 2018 and it actually took place in 2017. You completely tried to like you, and then there's a screenshot of you saying that it is in fact illegal. So what are you on about? So your entire thing completely falls apart. All like I have no reason to believe you've changed, even if you are, even if you are taking help, because all you've done is point fingers at anyone's. There are certain times where you like this is the part where I say this. It's better to keep your mouth shut and let people think you're stupid instead of opening it and proving them right. I'm not saying you shouldn't have addressed any of this. You made this, you brought this up. This is something that you took a long time to work on, and all you've done is basically point fingers at everyone else. This is exactly how I thought you were going to go. This is exactly how I thought you will go with. I'm literally being dumbfounded with the shit he's saying, true, but I knew he was going to say this. I had this on the back of my mind that he's going to say this shit. His video is garbage. I'm watching this for the first time. You and Mentalik have watched it beforehand, and you've told
Yep.
me this.
Yep.
But I knew he was going to do this. I just knew before any of you brought this up. The thing, the and so why should I believe that you're changing? You're just not taking responsibility for what you're doing. And you know what? I'll bring this guy to attention. Overly critical anime. All you have to do is own up to your actions, and instead what you're doing is playing a character. All you've been doing is being disingenuous as fuck with that because you think, well, I didn't take the whole Keemstar team seriously, but I was uncomfortable. How can both of these things happen at the same time? If you like, you're not supposed to be putting your pajamas on or being completely naked in that scene. Nobody even asks you to be that comfortable. You're going to be uncomfortable because this shit is about you. You were literally accused of every crime committed by man, so of course you should be uncomfortable, especially when you're around the audience that doesn't know you, and you're appearing in a channel that is way bigger than you, way bigger than you. Keemstar's been bigger than you when you were like what 100,000 subs or something, and all you've done is say, "Well, I was not taking this seriously." Like, what are you talking about? Why aren't you taking this seriously? Or like, what did you think that this shit would not make you look bad? You said that you were losing subs. You should took this very seriously, and all you've done is not take this seriously. And this is what you said, which is completely false too, because you were definitely taking this seriously.
Yeah, yeah. He will get angry. He was streaming Cat Papgod, Keemstar. What the?
You were
Yeah.
screaming. You were shaking. You had to take water. You were yelling, and then there's the fact that you were changing your life. Of course, you were uncomfortable. No, or everyone expects you to be uncomfortable. But were you not taking this seriously? This is your argument. This is the most sore loser shit I've ever seen. Just take your L, and and then like saying, well, Keemstar's a terrible person because look at what he's done. Yeah, Keemstar's a terrible person, but he never asked the minor for notes.
Yeah, you were.
Yes, he's dating someone half
Yeah,
her
you were
age.
yelling. Yeah, Seth, you were yelling so you was
Yelling.
yeah. Seth,
Either you either tell me right now, either because both of those answers end with you failed. You're either retarded as fuck, that you couldn't understand what position you were in, even though it's happening to you. Wait a second.
Speaking of the
Just a
Keemstar,
second.
speaking of the
Just a
Keemstar
second. Just a
stream,
second.
this part had me laughing.
I know, just a second. But he's either dumb as fuck, and like if he didn't take anything he's saying seriously, and he's living in his own reality because he was actually losing subscribers, but he still didn't take it seriously. You're either dumb as fuck or you just failed, and both of those answers end with you're retarded. Whatever choice he makes. The other thing I was going to say.
I mean, fuck. Like, really, man.
Yeah, fuck.
Speaking of the Keemstar stream,
He's
And-
still
and
he's still Lewis driver right now.
He's losing subscribers because his argument is dog shit. If you were not going to take the seriously, then don't appear. And saying he's having it up for entertainment and everything, bro, just be quiet. You should be the one that is supposed to take this very seriously. And then there's another thing I was going to say. Keemstar's a piece of shit, and he married someone half her age, sure, but he never asked a minor for nudes, knowing that she's a minor. Keemstar may have played a factor in having someone commit suicide, but you actually made fun of someone being suicidal.
he lost 100K after that response.
Wait, what?
He lost.
What did
How much he lost that spawn? 200K. Oh god. Oh fuck. He lost. The tower said that's possible. He lost 200K.
And you know what? I'm going to say this. If this guy, like, I'm not the only why this guy comes back from this is if he owned up to his action, made up for his action, which is doing action. And I will say this, and I'll bring a wrestler in, right, who also passed away. But I'll bring him up because that is the only person I know, obviously. I'll bring up this guy called Jay Briscoe. He said something homophobic years ago, which came back to haunt him, which also was the reason why he's not able to come in AEW. And what he did is apologize. He made up for it by donating and helping out gay people. And he's never done this again. He never once tried to put the blame on anything else.
I said he lost 100K subscribers after.
Another
No,
100K or just
100K.
100K? Another 100K. Okay.
Shit.
But
He lost 100K.
But anyways, I'll end this and I'll let you.
No,
all
I
speak.
said 100K. I said 100K. I didn't say 200. I said
Okay.
100K.
All right. Thank you, Mentale. I was going to say, Jay Briscoe said something fucked up, owned up to it, helped other people to make up for his action, and he still wasn't given, like, what do you call it? And like when he actually says that he's changed, I actually believe him. All you did is the only thing you did is take help. That's all you've done. And everything else is like, well, this is not true. This is not true. This person is worse. You're not taking responsibility. So and as what do you call it? Overly critical anime says you're just playing a fucking character. You're going to make me think that I believe you'll change? I don't think so. So whatever, this video is garbage. You should be ashamed for yourself. You took a lot of time to come up with this garbage. You should be fucking deleting this right now. This video is embarrassing. And apparently he lost 3K over this too. So those are deserved. That's deserved. He deserved to lose those fucking subscribers because just look at this guy.
Yeah.
Never
he
taking
deserved it.
responsibility. Never taking responsibility for his action. Keemstar should fucking do this video and destroy this guy even more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm done. Said you're embarrassing. And I fucking hate you because I was working on something else. I did not plan to do this stream until you put out this garbage. So fuck you. and
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
done.
you.
I'll let Wolf and Mentalic speak now.
My I gotta be short. So, so, so I wouldn't knew second I did it, but my guy, he put a fucking sent. He don't know what it sent me. So, what the fuck? What the fuck? Motherfucker, motherfucker, dude, no, you still don't get. You said move a fucking miner. No, people not own you. You be me a fucking miner. People own you. You try to send what new a miner. You fucking retard. How you still don't get it? You still don't get it. You fucking retard. I know why. I know why. You got ego. You think you do the fuck you want. You fucking retard. People on you. You try to get new a minor. Oh, you try to justify it. Oh, I'm going to play a joke. That's it. That don't still don't matter. A joke. You still not say a fucking minor. You fucking retard. It's still fall on a Lido side. You still at a minor for new, you fucking retard, new. Like Master said, you only need to do a positive view. I know why you didn't do it. You made a positive video. You admit you do a positive view in your own mind. It L for you. You in your dumbass logic.
But here's the thing I'll say, and I don't want to interrupt you because this is a concluding point. See, obviously, if he apologizes, he'll get fucked up more because that is admission. But my
Exactly.
point is, he already admitted to everything that was said by Keemstar, although he is not taking responsibility. So he
Yeah.
is fucked in either way. Either he makes a poor defense video, which fucks him up, or he apologizes, which fucks him up. At
Yeah.
least he's taking a high road, but he didn't take this.
Yeah.
If he just apologized, this would have been way better if than this. So I don't blame him for not making an apology video, but this was way better option than what he did, especially when he's fucked either way. But sorry, Wolf, you can continue.
Yeah. But like he made a positive video. People still fuck with him, but he surely take accountability. But it L to him. He said he put the other option, a dumb option, gone down to it. What a fucking retard. This point he been on grave like a fucking retard. That's all I say. That's all I gotta say.
All right, Mentale, you have something to say? Mentale? Mentale? I'll give Mentalic 2 minutes. But here's another thing while we're meeting on Mentalic, this is just another example of Seth not taking responsibility. So when people were bringing up how he admitted to all the shit that he's done, Seth's defense was, well, I wasn't given a time to explain my shit and he was getting interrupted. Motherfucker, what are you on about, dude? Like, as Mentalic said, Keemstar was more fair towards you and was giving you more leeway, and Pack God was on your side until you fucked it up yourself. You were given a full minute to explain everything that you've done, and all you've done is fumble the bag. So, what are your like? And then some niggas in the comment section are saying, "Well, you only got a minute. How long do you need to explain something?" You can say a lot, like even if you can't completely get your point across, you can still get a lot out of a minute when you explaining something uninterrupted.
Hello?
Yeah, just a second, Mental. Like I was going to just say.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Does he need an entire hour to explain the whole satire situation? I don't need to fucking hear a Bible from you. I just need to hear if what you did was true or not, and explain how you did it. And minute is most you can get. An uninterrupted minute of you just addressing the allegation, and you couldn't even do that. In fact, this entire video is you completely uninterrupted, and look at what you've done. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Mentally, you can say your thing, please. Mentally, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna say this. Seth. Regarding the video, or like regarding how you responded and stuff, even though I had a feeling you were gonna respond like this, you still kind of. I'm not mad about it. I'm just disappointed.
Not me.
I thought that as you said, you said that you were trying to better yourself. Like you said, you're trying to better yourself. And what do? Instead of acknowledging your mistake, you pin the blame on others. Heck, your video would have been better if you would have just did this. I said this, like, if you would have said this. Yes, with that, I said it as a joke. It was a fucked up joke, and I probably shouldn't have done it.
I would know that full of shit. Aaron Tyler, he's still
and I'm
lying.
sorry about what I heard about it, but that was my mistake, and I'll try to do better next time. Hell, if you would say some stuff like that, this probably would have been washed over completely. Or hell, if you would have said nothing, period. Or hell,
I mean,
like the thing is, this video just proves that if he would have said nothing, he would have still got off easy.
I agree with you.
And about the whole suicide, and here's the thing. I'm hoping you I'm hoping you're seeing a psychiatrist and getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wouldn't want to wish suicide on anyone. But at the same time, Seth, you can't blame Swag for something he did not know. With the information he had got, he did do his due diligence to check up on you. And when they told him that you were fine, he came to the conclusion that yes, you were you were faking it. That's not his fault. You can't blame him for that.
Oh man, my laptop's not charging. Anyways.
Hell. Even though Clyde didn't want nothing to do with you, he did his due diligence to check up on you also. So they don't want to see you. So they don't want to see you die. They just want you to grow up. They want you to grow up. Like they want you to be a better person. My thing is, so just grow up. Get help and grow up.
I think he'll now grow up.
That's all I can say.
I think he said, like you said, I think he'll now grow
All right,
up.
Master Babe, I'm done.
Okay, so what do you want to say something before?
I said, I think Seth will now grow up. Like you said, he said.
Like this.
He said, internet was different in time. That we all know that bullshit.
I mean, it was,
I
but
said I was
not
done.
for the reason. Yeah, I heard you, Metallic.
Masturbator?
Mm-hmm. No, I heard you.
Yeah.
Metallic, I hear you.
Hey.
All right.
Okay, then. Well, wait.
I heard.
I guess.
No, we hearing you.
We hear you.
But I'll say this, since we're all done and I'm done talking about this guy. So you remember how I had no plans to do a stream, and I'll get to this announcement. Metallic, if you want to leave, you can. Right? If you want to stay, then you stay. Okay. So I've been like meaning not to do this stream, not in the sense that I had no plans to. One, because I had no plans. To. Second of all, I was already working on something, right? And
that's basically what I said. I said something to get help and grow up.
Yeah. So I already had this guy that I was mentioning, Critical Geek, right? And the other guy came and he also mentioned him. With that out of the way, what I was going to say is, Digital Overlord, I hope you're listening to this. I don't know what you're calling yourself. You can call yourself Critical Geek. You can call yourself Rebel Otaku. You can call yourself Berserk. You might as well be ready for a name change, right? And be ready to do your fucking YouTube
bitch.
Wait a minute. Digital Overlord, you should be ready to delete your name. Like, you should be ready for a name change. Which is a thing that you do almost every time. You should be ready.
Many times.
You should
Yeah,
be ready
because the thing is, I think Seth's problem is that he's living because Seth keep talking about how.
All right, hold on.
He's fucking things up. Metallic. Wait. Digital Overlord, and I'll repeat everything again for people who just joined. Digital Overlord, or Critical Geek, or Rebel Otaku, or Berserk, be ready for a new name change. Be ready to create a new Discord. Be ready to create a new YouTube channel that you, by your own words, put blood, sweat, and tears towards. And we know where all of those things is
I'll
flowing.
think about it.
Metallic, no, be quiet. I'm going to say this. Digital Overlord, be ready for the extreme ass whooping, because I'm coming for you, motherfucker. I'm coming for you, you little bitch. I'm going to teach you a lesson. You were saying I was fucking with you when I wasn't fucking with you. Well, now you know how I'm going to fuck with you. Be ready to delete your channel. Be ready for a new name change, and be ready to grab a fucking condom, because I'm going to fuck you back. I'm giving you the anal I'm going to be giving you a spanking that your parents should have given you. You complete retarded motherfucker. And stop bothering Mentalic over your little slap fight, you little bitch. Mentalic wants nothing to do with you. I stopped bothering Mentalic. And when Mentalic was offering you to have a private VC, you were doing absolutely nothing. Your ass is done, my guy. Your ass is done. I asked you for an apology before I went ahead. You didn't listen. You didn't listen to me. You didn't heed my warning. Well, now we're beyond apologies. And you said that you're going to fuck me up. Bro, I'm going to be fucking you up. You're going to be crying like a little bitch. I'm going to be striking the fear of chosen and animes on you. Your ass is done. You're done, my guy. And and my script is already finished. I'm already going to start recording soon. If whoever's read my script knows that your ass is finished, I can give receipts after receipts from you.
I'm definitely not in
I don't like
I'm
to do
definitely not
private
involved in
drama.
this. This ain't my
I don't like to do I don't like to do private dramas, but I'm going to be making an exception for you. You done, my guy. You done. You little bald-headed bitch. You bald-headed kindergarten bitch. You 36 years and you're 36 years old and you have the brain of a kindergarten. You you dumb motherfucker. Go cry to Geekdom. Go cry to Xavier. Go cry to whoever you want to cry to because they're not going to be helping you. Nobody's going to be helping you. You done. Go cry to Perfection. Perfection may help you, but fuck him. He's a troll. He doesn't care about you. You're done, my guy. And try to fucking copyright privacy. By the way, to make this clear for your little pea brain to understand, I'm making a video on you. And you can cry, and you can make a privacy strike, and you can do whatever you want to. But by the way, it's not going to work because my video will be already circulated before it's even published. Second of all, it's going to be there where you can't do shit. You can't do anything. You're done. You're not going to be taking anything away. Your ass is done, my guy. You complete little bitch. You midget. You 4'2" bitch. All I have to do is dump you in the trash can like a piece of shit that you are, and I'm going to do that.
Oh, show that comment. Show that comment. Silent Ninja.
The what comment?
Geek about geek.
Where he said, I want you in my server. You said, I want you in my server. I don't fucking want you in the server. I'm going to be giving you a spanking. I'm going to be giving you a spanking that your parents never gave you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you fear me. I'm not going to ask you to come and I'm not going to be friends with you anymore. I'm going to make you fear me, little bitch.
Geek tour.
If my video on him performs well, there's going to be a Geek Expose World Tour. This motherfucker's done. You think and like my guy, you were so afraid of anime. By my guy, I'm going to be telling you, if I'm going to be sending I'm going to be showing some stuff that you were telling me about animes. How he hacked my fucking account, you little bitch. You think I'm going to be staying silent? All you had to do was not fuck with me, but now you fuck with me, and now you keep lying that I'm fucking with you. Now you know how to fuck with people. You done, my guy. Anyways, Critical Geek, go fuck yourself. Go cry to your mama Geekdom and your papa Xavier or your uncle Perfection. You done, my guy. And also, and I'll have Silent say something, but his ass is done. Critical Geek, you done. Go get ready for an ass whooping that you've never gotten. You want to talk about beating people up on the skull with the skateboard? I don't need a fucking skateboard to beat you up. All I need to do is slap you in the face, and you're so fucking sensitive that your skull will crack. With a single slap. Anyways, I'm done. Silent, do you have to say something before I wrap this up?
You need to stop you need to stop tripping out on people who have done nothing wrong to you. You get something happens to you, get mad, and you take it out on the wrong people, and it gets you into trouble.
And you'll know. You'll get into trouble, all right. You'll get into trouble. You think that everything Chosen said about you was wrong, my guy? Wait till what I have in store for you. Your Mr. Rape makes people feel pleasure. That's what you said, right? That's going to be brought up too. And just try to fucking take this down. Just try to take this down. Things will get way worse for you. Anyways, if you like this stream, leave a like and subscribe for more awesome content. Thank you for whoever participated in the chat. Thank you for Triton for showing up. And Even the guy that we're going to be referring to as A, thank you for him to show up. And most importantly, thank you Mentalic, Wolf and Silent for showing up. And fuck you Seth for basically making my work even bigger. But you're done, my guy. Critical Geek, you're done. You're done, my guy. Your ass is as you Americans would say it, your grass is ass, my guy. Anyway,
Craig got quiet a little bitch.
he's going to cry. He's going to cry right now. Anyways, I'll thank you for watching. This is Masturbator. The next stream I'll do is on AEW. What do you call it? AEW Revolution. But before that, Critical Geek, you're done, my guy. You're done. Go get ready for Geekdom to defend your ass, even though he doesn't give two shits about you, you fucking gold digger.
He's probably gonna get mad at me. The fact that I'm on here right now.
Oh, I want him to get mad and leave Mentalic alone. Like Silent, I can take because Silent gets involved, right? Mentalic doesn't want to be involved in drama, and you're constantly involving and constantly shit talking to him behind my back. So now you know my you know my
pussy.
And the next time you shit talk Mentalic, I'll make things even worse for you. Anyways, I'm done. Bye bye.